everybody. Hello. How's it going? This morning, what is it? Friday morning now. Good morning. I went to sleep and I slept. What did I sleep? 10 hours. I slept for 10 hours. So, yeah, about 2 o'clock I was out. I don't know if that was right after the stream or what, but I fell asleep. Terribly good. Holy crap, man. Because I've been sleeping like 6 hour days, like 6 hours a day. 6 hours. I haven't been able to really break 6 hours. And man, I nailed it. I nailed it today. Good times. Let's see. Hello again, John. Sorry, yeah, so we're just gonna do a continuation of earlier today. I did a stream around, what was it, noon? It was noon because that was released at noontime. I streamed for an hour. So an hour after I streamed, I fell asleep and I was out. John just woke up in time to stream. Jack, major W. All right. Yeah, recharged my werewolf powers. Exactly. I think I banged that chick in a club in Greece in the late 90s. Memories. Yeah, I don't know. Is she Greek? I think she's American. That girl in the video there. I do believe they're Americans. And she's not the actual singer. I don't know if you guys know that the story on that. That guy, the dude in the video, he does, like, he's doing parody of Euro pop, Euro dance music. And you're so autistic. What the fuck? He's doing parody of Euro dance. He's a comedian. He's part of his skits, and I don't think generally he's that funny, but that was a hit. That was a banger. And he hired some lady to go in there and do the vocals. But when he did the music video or clips for it, the initial clips for it, he hired 3 different women to go out there and lip sing it. And you can tell if you watch that clip, she's lip singing because she does the lip singing tongue, which is flick your tongue out. You overemphasize the words, and your tongue is like hanging out of your mouth. That's how you know when someone's lip syncing, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so what they did was, in that video, for her part, there were 3 girls. I do have the clip where 3 of them are singing. It's a little bit longer, whatever. I edited them all together. And but for her part, the one that you guys see, they went into that place unannounced. And this is what I appreciate. They went into that place unannounced and they filmed all of that clip. All the little dancing movements, all the little close-ups, everything. They did it really fast. Guerrilla filmmaking, I guess. That's what they did. And they were actually kicked out of the place. But they got that footage before they were kicked out of the place. Now, whenever he'll go on tour, or he did go on tour with that song a little bit, and maybe some other music he does. And he brought that girl out again because people see her. She was the most popular. The other 2 were very kind of plain Jane, and she very much stood out. Then they did a long form music video, and she's in it. She's in it throughout, but she doesn't actually sing it. Neither of them are actually from Europe. They're both, I believe both are American. I know the comedian guy is. It's just parody of Europop. Welcome to the John Show. The non-show. There's whatever. I see Shane was out there. I'm going to send Shane the link. I don't know. Shane probably wants to talk about Supergirl a little bit. I think he probably wants to talk about Supergirl. Not other things, like cats. He wants to talk Supergirl, Brainiac, the Supergirl trailer. Actually, I would like to find out what he thought about the trailer now that the trailer's out. Oops, what is that? What did I do? Paste that twice? What the hell? Let me delete the whole thing. All right, everything's acting weird for me today. All right, there we go. Yeah, James Murphy, whatever. It's a banger tune. Brings me back to days of Atlantic 252 in the mid 90s of a summer afternoon. Yeah, it's a fun little track. That's why I play it. And the girl's hot. G2G, you got to go? Woden shot? Oh, because Shane's coming in? Can you guys hear me chewing on this gum? Is that going right in the mic? I don't know. Turn your volume up. We got one yes, one no. Got no's. No. Woden, Shane says 2 Woden shot because you can't add him. Or did he try to add? Yeah, he tried to add, but he slipped on the key, on the shift key. Woden shot. F you, bro. My nose scab is too distracting. Aw. Just red. Just a little red. Ooh, look. Flesh red. I watched Stands today, reminded me of you, John. Stands today? What Stands today? What is that? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm going to keep chewing on this gum, I guess. Cold or Coke? No, dry skin. Just dry skin. Get out of the shower. A little red. Let's see. Yeah, I get dry skin, guys. So I get chapped lips. Just like Brad Pitt. I'm just like Brad Pitt, guys. Chokeout says it's boring. Well, Chokeout, I don't know if you want to come in here and talk about Supergirl and watch these Injustice 2 cutscenes. But that's the plan tonight. We're going to go ahead and do that. If you want to hop in here and partake in a topical show, I'll send you the link. Holy Hand Grenades, $2. Hello, John. It pays to follow me on Twitter. Do it. Does it pay? What? Might be bringing in another guest for Hard Art next week. Someone you guys know, I think you love. We'll see. He's trying to make it work with his schedule. Because he's got, a real life. Real life, real wife, real kids. You're not a fake wife. Oh, from not doing Coke. Yeah. I should do more Coke, I guess. Fake wife is John Tyler Durden. When the Christmas Carol goes live on Sunday night, 10:30, guys, Faye is credited now. Because she did do a voice in the Christmas Carol. She says, "Merry Christmas," right at the end. When Scrooge is running down the road or the sidewalk or whatever, and he's like all full of happiness. He's shouting "Merry Christmas," and then Faye, the real Faye, says back, "Merry Christmas." So I never gave her a credit. So when I went in there to edit the credit to add Kelsey, right there was my credit as a gentleman. So I put Faye in for gentlewoman. Because I, too, say I do believe a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So you guys get to hear my wonderful voice again. Faye's wonderful, wonderful voice. And the vocals of a young Kelsey Shannon. Well, he sent me it like a year and a half ago, so he's older now. Yeah, John never gives women credit. Look, after, 5 years, 6 years, finally, okay, here's credit. I guess. I'm feeling generous. What's happening, Shane?
I'm up drawing, so I just saw you were on. I was like, wow, John's streaming.
Yeah. Shane, you're drawing. You're not going to be able to watch this trailer.
Well, before you get into that, did you see the Street Fighter trailer?
No.
Dude, this thing,
Street Fighter
there
trailer?
is no fucking story whatsoever. And I've already watched the other trailer, just so you know. But there is no story whatsoever in this thing, but it don't matter. It's like,
well,
it
it's a
don't
fighting
matter.
game, right? Street Fighter.
Yeah, I know. But the dude, like, I am most excited of this than anything. Seriously, like, this shit's almost perfect.
Why? Because accurate fight moves, accurate kicking.
No, attitude, like attitude.
Oh, okay.
It's
What's up with his
accurate
finger? Oh,
attitude.
he's wearing a glove. Okay, I was like,
Yeah, that's
looks
where
like someone was
use.
skinned.
Yeah, no, that he always has like red.
Yeah, I see it.
Back in the day, it was like karate gloves, but you know, over time now it's MMA gloves. But anyways, I'm gonna let it play through once, and then we'll play
Okay.
through and stop it. But there
Okay.
is no plot to this thing.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Okay. Yeah, you look cool. What is this, AI? That was goofy. Hold on, Shane, stop. Shane, Shane, I'm forcing you to stop this.
Why?
Shane will not listen to me. He's back it up like 10 seconds, whatever.
I said
I need to know this because I already feel like I can't be invested in it because I'm looking at it and it looks like a bunch of AI clips.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, it's real?
It's not AI. Yes.
This is an actual what? A movie, a TV show, or
yes,
cutscenes?
It's an actual movie they've been working on for a long time.
All right, back it up 10 seconds. All right, now I can get invested because I feel like you were going to pull the rug out. I don't want to watch it and be
if
like,
this
oh,
was
this
AI,
cool.
like fucking Bison would look better than he does. It's not AI. I've been doing my research all day on all the actors. All right, go ahead, hit play. This is Zangief here doing a takedown move. That right there is Zangief.
Okay.
Getting ready to pile drive. I don't know who that guy is. So I've been doing research. He was some character. I never played him. I can't remember his name even.
It's not what's his name.
No, that's
Shut your mouth. I'ma shut it for you.
And that's Ken.
Dude, was
in
that
the red trunk?
Is that the same game Chun-Li? Is that what Chun-Li's in Street Fighter? She had some thick ass thighs. Back that up.
Yeah, the girl they picked isn't, but that's Ken right there. Here's the best part coming up, John. Best part coming up right here. They're beating up the fucking car. They're beating up the fucking car, John.
Yeah.
They're beating up the fucking car for fucking extra points.
Looks fun. Yeah, looks fun.
This shit hits hard. It's
I like the kind of scoreboard in the background, how it's all pixely.
Yeah.
It's at 35.
Well, dude. I haven't seen this type of fun production in a movie since fucking Speed Racer. Like, they're gonna work in all the fun shit, and I'm sure there's no fucking plot to this. The only thing they didn't show was Blanca. Blanca's supposed to be in it, played by Jason Momoa.
Blanca, the lawyer.
Blanca, the green guy that you'd hit the buttons and he'd shock you. Yeah, Blanca.
Oh, okay.
They got fucking Guile's hair right. Even Ken looks cool. That's Ken, by the way.
Oh, really? Looks Asian.
That's Chun-Li.
Oh, yeah.
It's the way he's holding his head. That's Chun-Li. I think they could have picked a hotter chick, but
yeah,
you know. But
yeah,
I will
she's got those thick thighs, Shane.
I looked her up before. She didn't really have thick legs. She did.
Oh, they faked her legs up.
Yeah,
she having to wear like a prosthetic for a thicker ass and thighs.
Asians have a hard time building up their ass and legs. The Asians are usually kind of petite.
Yeah,
They ain't
that's
got
what I
that
go
extra
by.
junk back there.
Yeah.
Nothing about this is cool. Fuck you, Woden. Shot everything about this is cool, bro. You know what? No, he's like all like nothing is. Fuck. Nothing's cool about this, Shane. Fuck you. Look, Zangief. Now this is what this guy. I looked him up. He's like a lot of these guys are either wrestlers or bodybuilders. They're not even like fucking actors.
See,
This
that looks
guy,
CGI though. What is going on? Like,
because they shaved his chest hair or painted it in. Zangief, if you look up the animation or the drawings of him, he has like
yeah, he's got a
weird-
huge patch of hair. Yeah.
no, but it's cut a certain way, like it's
Oh,
like a
oh.
design. So that's what looks weird. 50 Cent, Dalsim.
Well, we know black guys love martial art movies.
Now this fucked with me because she looks Asian as fuck. I had to look her up. That's Cammy, but she's not Asian. They just really did her eye makeup.
Now, Cammy isn't
Hardcore.
Asian though, is she?
No, that's what I just said. I had to look. This
No, I'm
actress
saying
up.
the
She isn't.
character is not Asian.
No, she's British.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is
And
weird that she
blonde.
looks Asian. They needed
It's the
another
eye
Asian?
makeup. I looked her up. I mean, she just has those kind of, I don't know what you would call it. Like
Oh, you know
almond
what? Did they have to do
eyes.
this? Did they have to do this so that they could get played in China? Remember that was like a thing. China would always have all these rules, and like even Iron Man, they had to film extra footage with Asian actors so that it could be played in China.
Oh yeah, they're saying the guy that plays Zangief is also in the Reacher show. He's a Dutch giant, so he's literally a
Wow.
giant dude that they got. He's not really an actor. I guess he's in Reacher. I don't watch Reacher.
Okay.
Fucking the hair, bro. They got fucking Kyle's hair. How much hairspray is that?
His hair gets its own shot.
Dude, that fucking hair. That right? Okay, so Bison, you know.
Oh, is that
whatever,
that
it's that dude.
Armenian guy?
Yeah.
Polka Dot
He
Man.
was
He's in
the
Batman.
Dot Man. Yeah, he was.
I like
also
him.
in,
I like him. I just don't know how well he's going to be as what's his name, Bison.
Yeah, they just
You
gotta
don't
give
care?
him one good line. They just gotta give him one good line that outdoes the other.
Oh
good
man,
line.
you're never gonna outdo Raul Julia's fucking. That was Tuesday. You know, it never happened.
Yeah.
They better
Yeah.
try. I hope they
Now-
tried though.
Now, this little bit of fighting stance here is iconic Ryu fighting mode or move or stance. Like this here
Yeah.
is not. This is totally from the game. Now, this guy, I don't know if you ever played Street Fighter to the point. There was Dan. He was like a knockoff Hollywood version of Ken and Ryu. He wore pink. That's him. And that guy is a comedian. He made it big on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
can't
I
remember
know who that is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is some other street girl. Now, dude, this I know you don't give a shit.
Vega,
but
Vega.
Vega looks good, and they did him right, like the game. He's got like long feminine fingernails and shit. The mask looks good. The claws look good. I mean, that's just a really good shot.
That must be a
I
later
mean-
version. Didn't he have brown hair and like long hair or something?
It was kind of tan. Yeah, he has a ponytail tied back there.
Oh, does he?
He has
Okay.
but it was blonde. He didn't have a jacket. I'll give it that. But the guy they picked to play him, I don't know if the dude's really in shape. I know he's not fat, but I don't think he's in shape. So it may this dude may be in the jacket. And these guys will be in there like 10 fucking minutes. This guy here's a wrestler.
Oh, you want in,
Um,
Choco? Well, I asked you to tell me if you wanted in or not, but you're gonna have to watch these trailers. That's all we're doing.
Look at fucking
Them's the
Guile.
rules.
Guile looks like so stupid. It's cool. It looks so stupid. He looks so stupid. It's cool.
Hold on, give me 1 second, Shane, because I'm
Yeah.
sending Choke out a link. All right. Yeah, I saw him
Yeah.
like running towards the guy, and he had a weird, I don't know, motion. And that's where I was like, okay, this has got to be AI. Go ahead, back it up. Just
Some
say
of the
here.
animation in here, and I say animation, like they're all doing hook kicks, which is a weird kick to keep emulating through. I counted 3 different characters doing the hook kicks. And they're hitting walls and kicking each other weird. Like the physics of this movie, I don't understand, but you kind of have to fuck up physics to do that fucking that stupid half the stupid moves these characters do. That guile kick where he does a fucking flip. You have to fucking break the rules of physics for that shit to work.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not against that. I mean, you do that in every.
So that's Ken right there, which I kind of like. Ken just being this crazy loud mouth.
American.
And Ryu, Ken. Okay, so that's Kuma, Akuma, the evil version.
Okay, dude with big balls around his neck.
Yeah, well, he's usually got white hair though, doesn't he? Or brown? No, he can be white. He's like an evil version of fucking Ryu. Now everybody's yelling at me. Where's Block?
Okay,
he's supposedly
red
in the movie.
hair.
They just didn't show him.
Does he
Yeah,
have big red hair in this or no?
I don't know. I can't tell the color
Looks-
of it. Just looks
looks
dark. But they
blue.
did his
Yeah, some
eyes
black.
right. I remember he had black eyes, so they did that.
Oh yeah.
They got Honda, but let's be honest, they just had to get like a fucking. I don't
That's
think
hot.
this Asian girl's got the fucking. Wait, you said this is hot?
Yeah, it's hot.
Let's back here. So Honda, they just had to get some fat
Sumo
fucking,
guy. Yeah.
yeah,
They could have hired you.
yeah.
If you don't punch, I'm gonna have to hit you with the tactics. I never lose if it's fight.
See, that's just goofy. Like that shit didn't even make any sense. But that move that Ryu just did is how they would throw each other, and that's his throw move in the game. So that's legit. That's legit, like a move from the game.
Never lose if it's fight. You don't shut your mouth.
I think that is Chun-Li there. But
yeah, it is.
I mean,
Look
yeah,
at that ass. That's a body double, right?
Shane,
probably. Yeah.
Vega has brown hair. It's long
The-
in a ponytail, and he's Spanish. That's why he's tanned.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is he now?
I know
Asian?
he's from Spain. No, he's
Yeah, he's
from
not
Spain.
Asian. He's
'cause
Spanish.
He's Spanish. I never said he. Anyways, who
Thank
said
you,
he? I never
Joe,
said he was Asian.
for
I never said he was Asian.
pointing out that Shane was omitting information.
I didn't omit shit. I never said he was Asian. I've said
Shane
depending on
refused to
what
take off
color
his
version.
rose-tinted glasses.
Jesus Christ!
Listen,
Depending
you
on
don't know how much money
you get
I
player
earned playing
2 or
Street
not.
Fighter.
Oh my god! If you get player 2 or not, his motherfucker's hair color changes. That's all I'm saying.
Your mouth. I'm straight for you.
Oh, they smashing a car up too for the bonus round.
Yes. I'm telling you, dude, that trailer makes
No,
Supergirl look like shit.
He's Spanish, guys, not Mexican.
No, he's from Spain. He's
the country.
from Spain.
The country is Spain. That's the language that the Mexicans speak.
No,
Spanish.
they can't fucking understand that shit. They've
Yeah, but-
bastardized the Spanish language so much. If a
It's called
person
an
from
accent,
Spain writes a
Shane.
letter,
It's called
no,
an
if a
accent.
person
No,
from
it's not.
Spain, I had a roommate in school that was from Spain and he needed a Western Union, so we got him the Spanish Western Union. He couldn't fucking read it. I had to go back and get him the English version. People
Well,
from
it's
Spain
Shane.
cannot read Spanish written by Mexicans.
No, that's not true.
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
what he said. He spit on
Either
it and
read
said, "Get me the
Shane,
English
Shane.
version."
Shane, you follow me on Instagram. I know you know what my real name is.
Yeah. Joe got
Do
Spanish.
you know what I mean?
Have you
Shane,
ever read? Have you
not
ever
true.
His
read?
dad
a
is from
Mexican-
Spain.
Listen, Spanish. Shane, listen to me. No. Shane is not right. -527. No, all Spanish is written the same. All Spanish. It sounds different when they speak it because of the yeah. So in Vegas, I used to have my Mexican friends say to me all the time, what is it? We cannot understand the way that you guys speak. That with their tongues, and it's like because with Spanish people, that's how
Yeah.
when you speak
Right.
Spanish,
It's like me trying to understand Shane half the time.
yeah.
You know.
Oh,
What does
yeah.
it
Is it
know
like
about
that, John?
Mexicans or Spanish?
I didn't know it was like that for you, John.
Shane,
I'm
it's
sorry.
difficult. I gotta translate things in my head sometimes. I'm like, what
Anyways,
is this
here,
man
Vega
saying?
can be seen. They have updated Vega in the games to have more of a blonde hair. Just pull up my screen, John. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So here recently, he originally did have darker hair, but they've been lightening it for whatever reason. Choke out. I don't know, but
I think it's
Say the
cool that they got away
version.
with the Wolverine claw and they've held it for so long that like they can just keep doing it. You know.
yeah,
I only played the original ones, but you know when they started getting stupid like Hyper Turbo Street Fighter and all that, I packed that all. I used to take people's pocket money off them left, right, and centre with Street Fighter. I used to make so much money playing Street Fighter as a kid. In the
you're running
arcade,
the hustle.
huh?
Hmm.
I said you're running the hustle.
I was a bit like
So
Noah in,
the guy
Mind.
the guy that's playing him is some musician, Orville Peck. And I think the only reason they hired this guy is he literally wears a mask. Like that's his gimmick, I guess.
Oh.
Here, pull
Okay.
it
I
up.
don't know. Crazy Asians. I don't know. Oh my God.
He's
What is
not
this
Asian.
guy? Who's
That's
that?
the guy
Is there a
that-
rapper that dressed like that?
Yeah,
Some
That's the
black
guy they
who's
hired to
doing
play
country.
Vega. I don't know why he wears a mask. I mean, is it a fucking Mexican
Well,
thing,
whatever.
or-
If the guy can fucking look like he's fighting or dancing, you know, I guess that's
he just has to hold claws.
yeah, that might be good casting. You know, they casted that one musician for Fury Road, the guy that plays the guitar and Flame Shootout.
oh,
And
was
he
a
was
real good guy?
badass.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah.
was what was the one that was just on there then? What were you just showing then? Sorry.
The guy that plays Vega
Yeah, and that's his mask.
in real life. That's what he wears a mask. He
looks like a gay
obscures his
cowboy.
face. He's like Sia. You know, he's got to find something to put over his mug.
Yeah. All right.
Cast sense of
anyways,
cast is cast, John. Wait, where did I say cast? What did I say? Casted? The guy they cast? Oh, I probably said casted. Yeah, the guy they casted for something.
50
Okay.
cents in it, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, 50 Cent plays Balrog in it.
Decent.
Oh, wait, wasn't
Yeah.
Balrog? Was that the bald guy? Like
Mike
the
Yeah,
Indian
he's
Tyson.
basically
No.
Mike Tyson.
No, he's
he's
the-
Mike Tyson money, basically.
He's basically Mike Tyson, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let me look him up.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Where's my fight money?" Like that.
Oh,
when
I
you
got
kick
it.
your
The
ass.
Balrog from.
He's like, "Where's my fight money?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Tyson. A lot of games did that. Killer Instinct had a guy that looked like Tyson too.
Who did you use, Shane? Who was your go-to?
This dude was
Ken
playing
or-
Chun fucking Lee, dude.
What?
You. That's who you were playing. Chung Lee.
No, I was playing either Ken or Vega.
It depends.
Vega's
who-
weird because if you block and you get hit enough times, you lose your claws.
Yeah,
He's a weird character.
fall off, don't they? Yeah. But-
Yeah.
It depends. It would depend. It depend who I was playing. But if I was going as a standard, if I was just going standard into like fight a random person I didn't know, I'd probably use Guile.
Dirk McDurkin says only John has a problem with playing as girls. Yeah, you know, it's just a little gay. I used to play these games, you know, over at my friend's house, you know. I would play, you know, Ken preferably, but Ryu was pretty cool. I'll play him too. But then they'd pick, you know, some chick, and I'd be wondering while I'm whooping their ass with a leg sweep, if I'm like, are my friends gay? You know, like what?
Probably.
You know, are they trying to
With
tell me
Guile-
they're fucking homosexuals?
With Guile, you just use repetitive light attacks, like a light when he jumps and does the chop. or the kick because you can't really block it, and then you just do the fucking somersault kick, couple sonic booms, and then the suplex, in, done. It's a wrap.
The actress who played Chun-Li in the original movie was great. She looked hot in the outfit. Yeah, she did, man. Isn't that the same chick that was
Kylie
in not Mandalorian? Was it Mandalorian? Book of Boba Fett? Same
Wait,
chick,
no.
right?
Kylie Minogue played Cammy, didn't she, in the original?
No, not Candy.
Yeah, I
Chun-Li.
tell you,
Chun-Li,
outside
sorry,
of my
Chun-Li.
wife, I can't tell Asian women apart.
What? Shane, you're just using that so you can
No, I'm
sleep
serious.
with
Like, I
her
don't-
sister, man.
Dude, I'll be honest. I was in Singapore and we did a comic book signing, and I stepped outside, and there's this dude standing outside. He keeps looking my way, and I was like, I swear to God, that looks like Lionel Francis Yu. That looks like Lionel Francis Yu. And I almost went up to him and was like, hey, you're Lionel Francis Yu, but I didn't. And I went back in, I signed my books.
Can you
The
imagine
guys, you know, and
walking
then
around asking everyone if they're
all
if
right.
they're Jackie Chan? Are you Jackie Chan?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. After I was done with my signing, they're like, "Oh, well, you just missed Lionel Francis Yu." The whole time it was Lionel Francis Yu. I
but
just
Shane,
assumed,
why would you? Yeah, but why would you not go up to him and just speak to him like?
because that's right.
Then
Because I've done that before. I went up to I was in an airport, and there was this black guy with a beard, kind of fat. I kept staring at him. I walked up to him. I was like, "Hey, are you Killer Mike?" And he's like, "Killer who?" And he's like, "Never mind." You can't just say you look like a person and go up to him and say, "Hey, are you that person?" Because that's racist.
No, it's racist. to
Shane,
black
people come up to me all the time and they're like, "Are you Brad Pitt?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Well, it's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't hold it against anybody.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, look at Cursed Heart. I thought I was talking to a random Asian guy at a Comic-Con. Ended up being Jim Lee. See, it's happened to other people before, John. You
No,
can't.
Jim Lee,
It's racist just to run up to somebody and say, "Hey, are you, so and so?" You can't do that.
I'm gonna ask every Asian person from here to my grave if they're Jackie Chan, Shane. Just to prove you wrong.
Good luck.
Glitch says Malin has better dimples than Brad Pitt. No homo. Yeah. Isn't Brad Pitt from Missouri? My family's from Missouri. It might be a mixing of genes in there somewhere. All right, here we go. This is the cut scenes from Injustice 2 that I was watching earlier. Because this is about Brainiac coming to Krypton and fucking everybody up. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I should almost back. I'm only 3 minutes in. I'll back it up. We'll play the whole thing. I'm not going to stop for the first. Well, I will stop so we don't get a copyright strike. We'll play a little bit of this at a time. You guys, wait, hold on. Before I get into this, let me put on some cool. Get a cool shot of something. Because I want to know. There we go. Look at her crying. I want to know what you guys thought about that Supergirl trailer.
Oh.
You want to watch
I thought
it?
it looked like
You want to
shit.
watch it, Shane?
I just watched it and did a video about it. I think it looks like shit, to be honest. But see, I'm hard pressed to really criticize it because they're purposely pulling Lobo out of it, and I'm not sure if he ain't half the movie. Like I'm
Shane,
pretty
it's a teaser
convinced.
trailer.
Yeah, but all right. Let
You
me
want them to show
explain
all
again.
their
Well, let
cards
me
on
let
a
me
teaser
finish what I
trailer?
was saying. Let me finish what I was saying. I'm pretty sure the Supergirl movie is not a Supergirl movie, and it's a buddy cop movie. That I bet you there's a 50-50 Lobo and her interaction. I don't think he just appears in it. I think like he's in it a lot.
Shane, I think he probably chases after her for probably a good portion of the movie, and then at the end they team up or they come to some kind of understanding.
Yeah, basic bitch plot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like Shane's angry about a movie he didn't even watch. That's a large.
I'm not angry
large
about it. I just, dude, I'll be honest. and I said this in my video. I to me, like, this looks like it could just be part of Guardians of the Galaxy universe, and I don't like that. It seems lazy. It seems
Well,
like
it's outer
redundant.
space, Shane. How would you like outer
No, all
space
the
to look different?
costumes, all the aliens, all the coats, the music. It just feels like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't
Oh
feel
my
unique.
God.
And if that's what, no, listen to me. If that is DC Universe's characters in space shit, I've already seen it with Marvel.
Oh my gosh. Shane,
What? I'm
wrong.
not wrong. You're not even countering me on this. You even
I
know
am.
I'm
I'm
right.
just telling you you're wrong.
No,
You're
not.
wrong to
Yeah,
hate this
explain how
stuff.
I'm wrong.
Everybody is doing that. It's Guardians, and they were doing that with the first thing with the Walkman and the jacket. It's just the
John.
BS narrative going
saying,
through
like
the
fucking-
interwebs right now. Who cares? Who fucking cares? You guys, like, I mean, like, you see one superhero movie, we've seen them all. They're all redundant. They're
Well,
all repetitive.
all right,
Very
I'll
rarely
give you
is there
that.
a huge standout. But this
Yeah.
one, oh no, it looks too much like that other successful movie that James Gunn did, Guardians of the Galaxy. How dare him?
Well, so for most people, there's a lot of fucking DC characters that are in space, like Adam Strange. You got, all the New Gods characters. You got Green Lanterns, Dark Stars, whatever, right? So if this is what they're going to do with space stuff, to me, I'm just like, I feel like I've already seen it, and yeah, that's fucked up for them. Like, I even said this in my thing. If I'd never seen Guardians of the Galaxy, this would look great and it would look fresh and it would look new. But I've seen it all before. That's the
Well, you
problem.
must have
I can't
hated every
fucking help
Marvel
that.
movie that came out because almost all of them look the same.
No, well,
New
I'm
York.
talking about the space shit. I'm talking about the space shit.
A lot of
You want-
spaceship, a lot of aliens. Endgame
Yeah, it-
had a
dudes
similar
and-
aesthetic.
Man,
A lot.
dudes in low prosthetic cosplay shit and guns and cause Earth music in space. I
Oh
feel like I've
no,
seen it
not
in all
Earth
the
music
Guardians
in
of the Galaxy.
space.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it, John. I feel like I've seen it. That's
Oh,
all I'm
Christ.
saying. And I'm saying that I know for you it's just like another Superman movie, but no, this is DC Universe.
No, this is like any like I
No,
don't like
you're not
that.
even
That
letting me finish what I'm
Guardians
fucking
comparison is so annoying. Every Marvel movie had that exact same aesthetic with space.
Yes. But here, DC Comics could say, this is our attitude with our space characters. And you know what they did? They said, hey, we're just going to do what Marvel did.
Yeah, but James Gunn was part of that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm
Oh
not
my
wrong.
God.
They totally could.
James
And,
Gunn
like-
left his stamp at Marvel. It influenced probably everything in terms of bringing everything back up into big fun, dancing, whatever. People having a good fucking time. And then James Gunn left Marvel, and he's still James Gunn. And you guys are mad that he's still James Gunn.
I'll
I
be
don't know.
honest. I've got to be honest. The music intro on the fucking Supergirl trailer, it's just like, all right, this is just tedious now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
John,
it's like
I mean-
new trick, get a new trick. Get a new trick.
Yeah.
that's
they
what
can build
everybody is saying, guys. Come on, guys, stop repeating the same talking points as
I'm
all
not.
these other
That's my
knuckleheads
genuine
out there.
fucking
They're all
thought.
knuckleheads.
That's
Oh,
my
it's
genuine
the
fucking
same
thought,
thing. It's
John.
the same
I
trick.
didn't even watch anybody. John, I didn't even watch anybody talk
It's
about
all
this.
I've
That
read
is
this
exactly what I
100
thought.
times. The moment I clicked on Twitter, I'm just like, whoa, what?
I
What?
get it.
What?
I haven't.
Look,
I haven't.
I mean,
I haven't.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't enrage me. It doesn't. But this is the God's honest truth. I watched the trailer live with you, John. I was sat on the couch just there, and when the music started, I swear to God, the first
Blondie,
thing
I
I
think
thought
it
was, "Oh, he's doing this again." That's the
Like,
first thing I thought. Other than that, I have zero issue with the trailer. Zero. I'm actually really looking forward to the movie.
Eh,
But it's just like stop. doing
James
the
Gunn
fucking
fatigue. No, they
thing
want
good fucking-
DC to fit. Like that's just it. I think everyone's turning to
No.
nihilist, and there's a lot of money in being a nihilist with these movies, and it started with the headphones and her hair when there was nothing else to bitch about in the whole fucking world. It had to be her headphones and her fucking hair, which was not an SJW haircut. That's what I was saying on my show earlier. I said there was a time where these things meant something, and now we're winning. 90% of this movie is going to be like all us, and we're still bitching about fucking Walkmans now. That's our big battle. Walkmans. Come on, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy a movie.
Battle.
Wait, what's the
Dude,
Walkman
they're-
got to do
they're-
with it? What's the
Here's
Walkman
the
got to do
beautiful
with it?
thing about DC Comics, okay? And I worked at DC Comics. I've been a DC Comics fan more than you have, John. I know that for a fact.
I
talking to
tell you
about
that for a
stuff.
fact.
Okay. But when you were a DC Comics guy, you start reading Green Lantern. When you start reading Green Lantern, I mean, it's like all the other shit, Gotham City don't matter, Star Labs, none of that shit matters that you read in other books, because there's this whole fucking other cosmic world to DC Comics that Marvel kind of used to do with Silver Surfer, but they just gave up on it. Okay, they just don't entertain that anymore. But DC Comics still entertain that, with all this cosmic shit they always do. And I feel like the fact that this Supergirl movie is in space, what it looks like most of the fucking trailer, except for one scene, you see a yellow sun at the end. I feel like doing Guardian shit. I just feel like it's the first step to there's more at stake than just Supergirl. Like there's Lobo's in it. There's probably gonna be hit. They moved this movie. They moved the Green Lantern show back for Supergirl to come out first. So that tells me there's some Green Lantern shit in it. And the fact that they're already starting it off with this James Gunn shit, with the music and stuff, I'm just like, this ain't even about the Supergirl movie. This is about everything else it's going to infect now. Like that is the status quo for fucking aliens in the DC Comics universe. I don't like it. That's it. That's my take. I'm looking past Supergirl. I'm looking at everything else it's touching and having an effect on now.
What?
Yeah. Like this. So this what Green Lantern's going to be bebopping with. He's going to take his ring and make
the black one's probably going to listen to rap music.
Yeah, he's going to. That's what we're going to do. He's going to.
Are they from Earth?
And start jazzing through.
Wait, isn't that Black Green Lantern? I don't know. John.
Yeah, John Stewart.
Isn't he from
John
Earth?
Stewart
Isn't
from Earth,
Guy Gardner?
Yeah,
Guy Gardner. Isn't it Gardner?
They're all
from Earth. Hal Jordan, they're from Earth.
It's still.
Of course, they're going to listen to music in space.
No.
You know who else is from Earth?
No,
but leaving from Earth. That girl, Supergirl. She's been hanging out on Earth, taking in that Earth culture for at least months, maybe years. And now she wants to go off into space with her Walkman.
By the way, fuck Wodenshot telling me to touch power cables. Just go fuck yourself already.
I also don't like it when the same actors play different superheroes. I don't like that. It bothers me.
You're gonna have to live with it because that's the reality we live in.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but
look, I mean, they're gonna recast these guys, but that's the thing too. James Gunn likes working with the same people he can count on.
I know, but like you can't have like Aquaman as Jason Momoa and Lobo as Jason Momoa.
You can because Jason Momoa always should have been cast as Lobo.
Okay. No. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I completely agree. I 100 million% agree with you. But it doesn't matter. At least with Captain America and fucking Johnny Flame, there was how long was the gap? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
I
agree with Chokeout on that.
Yeah, that's
was it 10 years? I don't know. Yeah, maybe 10 years.
It was something. It was quite a bit. That's
what about
one thing I don't. Well, he's saying there was enough time for you to kind of reacclimate to the actor being somebody else. Where now it's kind of like, it's
no,
because
it's like, Lobo. Lobo, as an example, is I would say no because that is perfect casting. That's who he should have been cast as in the beginning. He's going. What you want to wait for Jason Momoa to get 10 years older?
No, but you could get somebody.
Deflate. The guy's going to be an old man.
You could get somebody on par.
No, because again, when you are trying to direct these, what I hope when you're trying to direct these to where kids are watching with their parents, there's a whole generation of kids now that are 5, 6, 7 years old. They may have never even seen Aquaman.
Not fucking flame, you know what I mean?
There's a whole generation of kids coming up and that's who needs to be buying the toys, the T-shirts. That's where you make your money. That's where you make your money.
guess.
If anything, we're complaining because we're old men that are still watching these things that are done for children or should have been done for children. So,
Again,
I'm
gonna be
sticking to
perfectly
what.
clear. I think Momoa
Yeah.
looks perfect for him. That would never be. That's never.
he'll be
never
perfect,
what
and
I'd say.
he'll be perfect as Lobo. Absolutely, it was the right
I like-
choice. I can't
I
even
think
try to bitch about it because I know it's still the right choice.
I enjoy. his
Well, it's
movies
the right
full
choice, but
stop.
I'm still kind of upset.
Yeah,
Like, no, I'm not.
I agree with Chokeout, but I'm with you on it. I think like him.
Yeah,
being the
I-
right
Damn it,
field,
Shane!
that's
Just
kinda-
Shane, get on the winning team and come in.
No,
for
but
the big
Chokeout's
win.
got a point. To me, it's like this shit needs to go away for enough time to feel new again. And that was the problem with this new Superman movie with the general population is they just came off a bunch of Henry Cavill Superman, and here's there's no.
I didn't
and
mind
they do this with
David
Spider-Man
Gordon
too.
Sweat
You
as
didn't.
Superman. I saw him. I said, "Hey, that guy looks like Superman."
It ain't about the actor. It's about like the property feeling fresh, and you're coming in with a fresh coat of paint, but nobody's asking for a fresh coat of paint because it's. I mean, some of this stuff I do feel like they need to let them go for a few years. I mean, DC can't because they're running out of time with the public domain, but it's like. Maybe do Aquaman, maybe do Green Lantern, maybe get Flash right, and then do Superman, then do Batman. Like I feel like that's needed. I mean,
They
when
made
Marvel
like
did
$600 million on Superman.
are we? You don't want me to go in that conversation.
And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be the next Superman movie will be $1 billion movie.
That's not a good
$1 billion
number on
movie.
that Superman movie, John.
The what?
That's not a good number on that Superman movie.
Oh God, this is what the haters say. 600 million is not enough.
No. I thought it was a good number until Demon Slayer, that was only created in 2015, came in and kicked its fucking ass.
Okay, so did fucking Avatar. What do you want? Blood?
Listen, I'm in a group chat. I'm in a group chat where I am literally the only person that likes Superman. All the rest of them, all are fanboys of fucking of the Cavill ones. I know so many people that didn't like this Superman. I loved it. I thought it was fucking great. But the problem is there again, but it's in reverse. Other than Christopher Reeves, Henry Cavill, you look at Henry Cavill and you're like, that's Superman.
I haven't
Yeah.
looked at it. I haven't looked at a single Superman actor where I wasn't like, that's not Superman. Everyone has
No, but
been
like-
Superman. Each
No,
one,
but
and they
Cavill-
all of them after Reeve, minus Corin Sweat, have been given terrible material. They've been terrible interpretations of Superman. Brandon Routh was like an absentee dad peeping in fucking windows. Henry Cavill was like some kind of autistic fucking maniac looking freaky dude standing there staring all squared up on fucking Lois Lane with his brim all down on his fucking head, destroying semi trucks because some earthling made him mad, got to his fee-fees. But Henry Cavill, great looking guy for Superman. Brandon Routh, great looking guy for Superman. Corin Sweat, great looking guy for Superman. Give me bad examples of recasting guys, and I'll support that.
The Hispanic guy in the TV series where Lex Luthor was black.
What? What was this?
That was that TV series, which actually was all right. I actually liked the first season. It was the TV series that was just recently on. Lois and Clark.
Oh, with where they're married. Yeah, I've never watched that, but the guy looks okay as Superman.
He looks okay if Superman come from fucking Mexico.
Well, yeah, I mean, same with what's his name from the 90s on Lois and Clark. He looked like a half Asian Mexican Superman.
No, man.
Got past it.
Christopher Reeve and Henry Cavill, and this last one was decent as well. But all the rest of them.
Well, Christopher Reeves, let's be honest, Christopher Reeves kind of set the bar, and that's the problem with Superman casting is it's like it's just perfect with Christopher Reeves. He played, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's his Superman." No, he played a great Clark Kent. That's the thing. Half these guys can't do a great Clark Kent.
It's the,
You
all
got
the
so whenever
nervousness
you
with the
cast-
glasses.
Yeah, whenever you cast Superman, it's like you're sitting here trying to get a guy that can play two characters. And I even think the Cord Sweat guy played a great fucking Clark Kent, and then they just fucking didn't give a shit. They're like, "Fuck this," you know. I wish that movie had more Clark Kent scenes.
I'm on with you,
Like,
Shane. I agree with you. To be fair, mate, totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christopher Reeves Clark Kent was fucking. He was perfect. Do you know what I mean? You are not getting better than Christopher Reeve. You ain't. Well, you might do in the future, but to date, we haven't.
I mean, to be fair though, that's fucking rough for anybody trying out for these roles. And Henry Cavill had tried out for the Brandon Routh film. Like a lot of these guys keep trying to. I'll give it up to him. He tried for 2 different movies. There's a reality where that the movie with the bad father Superman, like that's played by Henry Cavill.
Cavill
Not that
looked
it
great,
matters,
Superman. He did.
But look, John, I know
David
you want me to
Cornsweet
love.
is the best Superman since Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
hate it. You guys hate this. Come on,
Yeah.
just embrace it, guys. Embrace that you think James Gunn is actually doing a good job. Superman wasn't some big disaster. And
a disaster,
merchandising matters. Merchandising
Listen,
matters.
That
You know what?
Superman movie is the first movie that we all literally as a family went to go watch. My mom, my dad, me, my missus, my kid. We all went. The whole family. We went and go watch it, and we all
Yeah.
enjoyed it. All of us, yeah.
Good.
Now, I know you're defensive when it comes to James Gunn, John, but I'm going to give this to you. Like, to be honest, I was never really going to give a shit about a Supergirl movie anyways. So, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
might
fair.
be-
That's fair. Yeah, because I've said
I
that
mean-
myself. I would not be watching Supergirl, but James Gunn has me excited about the potential for this DCU.
Listen, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. I said this about Superman as well before it came out. I was banging the drum for Superman way before that movie came out.
I predicted 500 million for this movie, by the way.
I like that she's half powered as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's going to be interesting, man. That's good. That's a new. That's like I've never seen that on the screen.
Yeah. It's
well,
gonna be
we've
fun.
seen Superman lose his powers before.
Yeah,
right?
but that's losing his powers completely.
Yeah.
Not be a half mast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, half chub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got to fold it
Look,
in.
see what I mean? See what I mean? You can't win. 500 million is a flop. Everything is a flop, guys. Everything is a flop. If it's not $1 billion movie, it's a flop.
Well, all right, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Well, it
And it's
depends what
nothing,
the
I'm not
cost was,
knocking
wouldn't
it. I'm not knocking it, but when like fucking Demon Slayer came out and said hold my beer, that got me really thinking. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing wrong? I'm not I mean, that's against not just Superman, but a lot of shit. Like
Yeah,
all the
but
Marvel movies that are down. Like,
500 mil is good if the fucking movie only cost 3 or 4 mil to make. Do you know what I mean? It's all comparative, and it's like what?
yeah.
Mate.
Well, I mean, but so the Superman movie though could be a lost leader in the sense that they spend a lot of money just trying to build word of mouth, and they spend a lot of money not just in making the movie but advertising the movie to then get people on board for Supergirl and anything coming after it. So like I mean I don't know. It's like I don't know if like a lot of the money pumped into that movie is in advertising, just trying to get this brand to take, you know. And the next movie after the Supergirl movie, by the way, is like Clayface. So like it's going to get weird with the stuff they start doing next, which is I'm actually more excited about the Clayface movie than the Supergirl movie.
I've not seen anything about that. Mind you, I've not really.
I've seen a couple of screen pictures of the actors, so I know they're filming it and shit, but they're acting like they want it to be, I think, rated R, and it's a horror film.
Nice.
Like, so,
I saw a fucking trailer by accident yesterday with Christian Bale in it. For like they've made a Bride of Frankenstein, haven't they?
yeah, the Bride or whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
It looks weird. It's like
Yeah,
Bonnie and
but-
Clyde.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Christian Bale, so you have to fucking give it the benefit of the doubt, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch this thing. We're gonna bring it right back to the beginning. You guys are hijacking my fun. I'm gonna angry watch it. That's Krypton. Oh, it says it right there on the left. Krypton. This is what they're going to do in the Supergirl movie, by the way. You can see something like this. Look at that red light. Looks great. All up in that mist. Look at her butt. What if we pulled out? Hold on, Shane. What if we zoomed out and it turned out that thing was like that big, floating in front of her face? The Brainiac.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I'm wanting out of Brainiac is that ship, his skull ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting all this in that movie, John.
All of it, Shane. Every last drop.
No, I don't know.
Brainiac bots destroying Earth because we're gonna have to have something. Because okay, so Peacemaker is setting it up to where all the world's villains, superpowered people, they're gonna put heroes in there too. They already put Peacemaker in there. Well, even though he's arguably a bad guy, but he wasn't put through, I think, the proper channels to be there. They're gonna put them all on Salvation. Brainiac's this is gonna clear the way for Brainiac to come in with his bots. I hope they look this cool because that's like a human skull head, like sitting up on top, and then I guess the rest of the body has been rotted, or maybe they only ever took the head for like the brain of these bots. But anyways, Brainiac's going to come in the movie. Everyone's going to have to fight him. They're going to have to free all the heroes and villains to defeat him, and they're going to have to punch something. What are they going to punch? What are they going to punch these Brainiac bots? Shane, I called bullshit on this earlier because we already learned that the robots have these scorpion kind of tendrils that come out, spike people. And this robot has his hand extended. It'd be like a microsecond where he would say, I'm just going to extend my tendril into her and either kill her, maybe send it up her cooch if he's like a sadist. And then he pulls her back by her cooch.
Very Evil Deadish, that, isn't it?
Yeah. But the robot, for whatever reason, plot reasons, doesn't consider shooting his tendril out to pull her back, even though we just saw that they could do this. He could still get her.
Can you pause that for a second?
Yeah, sure can. Sure can,
I'm
buddy.
looking on my phone, and somebody tell me in the chat, like if I'm looking at it on my phone, I'm looking at live chat, I see 75 XP with a crown, a purple crown on
What does
this
that
stream. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, is that in the chat? There's something about when people comment, or maybe how many times they comment. I don't know, but it ranks them.
Yeah, if you guys are on your mobile phone, look at live chat and you'll see 265 are there, but you'll see this thing, a purple looking Adidas sign looking crown, and it says 75 XP. Is that you leveled up, Shane? Top fan super chat XP winners. Okay. It turns chatting into a game. That's what I don't understand. XP is like a game term.
Experience points, right?
Shane interrupted for that. Yes, I did. There's another
Hey,
one.
you
All right, so
interrupted
there's
all
one.
this
No,
for
no,
a
no.
game.
No, well, I mean, you should know. There's another crown on Dude Jelf crown number 2 when I look at his chat. He
I
goes,
see
"Yo,
Ryan Blue
John,
Thunder
you
with a
read my
crown, and
super
it says
chat?"
number 1. Dude
Okay.
Jeff with crown number 2.
So it's like that doesn't. How did they total? Oh, okay. So I clicked on it and I see everybody. Maybe you've totaled $75. That's weird. Now it ranks everybody. Yeah, if I click on the rank, now I see Ryan Blue Thunder, Dude Jelf, A Man Called Plush.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that by
is so
super
weird.
chats?
I don't know what it is, man. I'm like looking at it on my phone. I guess it is by super chats. Like they get XP ranks for now, like super chatting. They
Oh,
get
one
there's a
shots all
scoreboard
the way
now.
down at 20. Fagotree's at
Top-
22.
Yeah. When did they start doing this?
Menthol Meow is at 27. Who's ranked bottom? Fenrir Wolf is at number 50 on my screen here. But they all have 75 XP. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but if you click on them, there's a ranking. It's like I don't know what the 75 XP is, but there's a ranking and there's only crowns for 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. So you guys got to rank up. Hit me with those super chats. I don't know how it works, honestly. So
That is so. Well, this is new. I haven't seen this before.
Shane, I think
Or I've
that's been going on in chats for a while now.
the
I've seen it
XP.
recently,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, for months. Someone said even for months now. Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Shane
I
does
thought,
for
I
what
thought
you-
Shane was going to ask us in the chat about something to do with his training, and he came and hit us with this nonsense.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
brought the show to a screaming halt. He's like, "Oh, can you pause this, please? I know you guys are into something. You're talking about something, but my AD."
All right, so the tentacle goes up her ass, right? Which
no,
hole?
it didn't, but it
Which hole?
should have, Shane, because you weren't
That
paying
should've.
attention. Yeah, it should have went up her ass, is what I'm saying, or a
So
cooch.
Shane Davis.
I'm gonna take a shot because I'm gonna need it to get.
You know,
through
I
this
get
stream.
paid. You know, I get paid for this video game.
Do you?
Yeah,
Shane, that's
because
cool, man.
Deckstar's in it and Bleeze is in it.
Yeah,
and
people
the
were telling me
cutscene.
you made 6 figures on was it a game or a movie or something? And I vowed to destroy you.
6 figures? No, that would be Ethan. I didn't make 6 figures off this game. I mean,
Oh.
my character is like
Might have been a movie. I don't know.
Well, I've got to make coffee.
I made 5 figures off of Mana Still.
Oh, okay. There you go. Attaboy. Now I don't have to kill you. Super Mastermind for $5. Game Awards gets more views than the Super Bowl. 3-minute ad costs $1 million. Super Bowl charges $7 million for 30 seconds. A deal.
Yeah. The Super Bowl ads have always been super expensive, though, like unrealistic ever since I was a kid. So I don't know why people keep throwing money to get those Super Bowl ads.
Oh, so we should get together. We should crowdfund $1 million for a 3-minute ad that plays during the Game Awards.
Dude, you know what was the biggest boss move? I wish Chokeout was here. When Ye bought a Super Bowl ad just to stream for 5 seconds on his phone. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Yay, and then it took him to a t-shirt, his shop, and then the only thing that was available was a Nazi shirt.
Yeah, but there was like, I know that was the biggest troll ever, but it was like when they played the commercial, it was just him holding a cell phone. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like he spent ungodly money for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to admit,
Shane,
that
that's
was
the
meta.
future. That's going to be the future. You know, because everybody has high production values for these commercials, and just like rap is like the gutter of music. You know, it's devolved and continue to devolve. It'll continue to devolve until it's just pops and clicks, and people are shaking and their asses to it. Now the black dances are including straight up sexual grinding. Shane, you can't tell if they're having sex or if they're actually fucking on the dance floor. It's so degenerate. So yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen with everything. Everything's just gonna get dulled down.
Action Figure Emporium asked a question, which I actually have seen your YouTube, sir. He asked a question in chat. Does Jeff Johns get paid? Yeah, every time me and Ethan get paid, like if we created a character with Jeff Johns, he gets paid, which was a great incentive because Jeff Johns was chief creative officer there for a while. So he was purposely, in my opinion, making sure his shit was getting used, which was great. It was great.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, expect more low quality advertisement in the future. Too much money is being spent. They get one celebrity with a cell phone. We're gonna just be trash, guys. All the nice lights and sound design and all those guys that have jobs. Nope, you don't need all that. They can just put a celebrity in front of a cell phone. Watch next Super Bowl. We have maybe 2 celebrities that aren't Ye using their cell phones to tell you guys about some new product.
Yeah.
Anyways, back Shane, can I get back to this trailer?
I don't know. Can you? You're sitting here talking about Ye and cell phones and shit.
Wow,
like
yeah, I
a
mean, I'm
faggot.
only going off of what you're talking
I only
about.
I only clicked the link.
I wish they would have got her in a skankier outfit, honestly. You know, because it's just like, you know, you wear a skirt as Supergirl, and here you're like, you look like a Muslim. Shane, this is Brainiac. This is his ship right here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. And I was like, oh, what if this is like when you got to take a shit? You know, like you got what was it, boo boo belly, Shane? Your stomach's upset, your tummy is upset, Shane. You get on the
You want me
toilet,
to-
like
Yeah.
when he finally releases that energy burst. Is that like the sensation of like, you just got out the best explosive shit in your life?
I'm gonna tell you how James Gunn. You listening, John? I'm gonna tell you how James Gunn's version of Brainiac destroys Krypton. You
All
ready?
right. Yeah.
You listening? Mark my words. He destroys Krypton with AI Grok, and all the Kryptonians just start AIing all day long. They become obese couch potatoes. You know, they don't know what's real or not anymore.
Wait, Brainiac gives them grok? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it gives them grok, and the Kryptonians just become soft.
They just start making videos while they're being stuffed up.
fucking making their own porn. They're fucking making cat videos. They can't peel themselves away from it. And then he blows the planet up. Because they're so distracted, they don't even know he's putting fucking dynamite everywhere. He fucking blows the planet up.
Super Mastermind
John.
says Gunn hands his wife over the brain. Wouldn't that be funny if like he actually brought his wife into the DCU so that ultimately she could be the big hero?
Yeah, my idea makes sense. He uses Grok to fucking. They all become simple-minded doom scrolling. They're doom scrolling as the fucking Krypton's blowing up.
Shane,
John,
watch
that's
Brainiac take a shit. Watch him take a shit here. There it is. Oh, God, yeah. Now he's sucking it up. I don't like
Looks
that.
fucking class.
He got out of there pretty quick.
Yeah, he's like fuck. He's like fuck your house. He's
Yeah,
like-
what's the point of sticking around? You got what you want. It's time to.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Does he
Like-
suck up his bots or he just doesn't care?
Oh,
yeah, dude, he left faster than a black guy that didn't pull out on a white woman. Did you see that?
Gotta go. Whoop.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Shane
This is
Davis.
totally. This is exactly what's going to happen in the Supergirl movie. So you guys can already put maybe up to 10 minutes. Now, 15 minutes of that movie is going to be Krypton. we already seen Supergirl is going to wear like the white robe with all those other Kryptonians. There's some kind of maybe a funeral going on. But then Brainiac's going to attack, where she's going to run, she's going to hide, she's going to do whatever. She's going to get outside of Kandor and watch it being sucked or turned into a bottle. And then we're going to get into the movie. I'm just my big question, Shane, I'm going to have to go through this trailer probably a few times. Not this, the actual movie trailer, or when we get a full trailer and look for clues. Is I'm trying to figure out if this is still a before Superman movie or an after Superman movie.
It's got to be before.
It's
I think it's
both.
going to be a bit of both, John. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
a bit of both. I think we're
'Cause
going to
it
see
shows-
The
description of-
Krypton is clearly before. That's a flashback.
but she's
yeah.
got-
Well-
she's half powered with crypto.
Well,
Alright,
that's
so you
the point, is that she does have the dog. So if she has the dog, it can
Yeah.
still be before, but it has to be before the movie. I thought that it was going to run kind of concurrent with it,
All right.
with Superman in the timeline, but now it either has to be further behind or in front of.
Well, you're both kind of wrong and right. So
Oh, come on, Shane.
Oh,
no,
I'm
when the
sorry,
force
Shane.
field,
Side.
well, hang on. When the force field gets around the city in the trailer, what do you think that is, John?
The force field?
Yeah.
Kandor.
No,
Oh. What is it?
it's her
Another
place.
alien world?
No, it's her city called Argo, I think. And basically, her parents make a force field, and the city floats through space until I think they die or something. So it's not Kandor. So
That's a good plan.
so it's not till later, I think, they rocket her ass off of that. It's like a floating island with like a dome on it in the DC Comics universe, or was there for a little bit.
What's it called? Argo?
I think Argo, yeah.
DC Comics.
That's not Kandor, though. I know you would. Most
Wait, how do
people
you
are
how
gonna-
do you know for a fact that that is not Kandor?
Because,
in the movie trailer.
But the dome, like, is what makes me think it's not Kandor. Because
Yeah, but the dome
Argo
looks
is
like the
floating-
bottled city of Kandor. It's
Well,
Yeah.
Kandor shrinks because Kandor shrinks, John. It's a small city. This thing's just
yeah, but
lifting
Shane,
up in the
they may
air.
not be doing everything one for one like a comic. It might
They
be
might
it
not,
shrinks,
but
and then we
the
put
other- right.
a glass dome on it. It could just be a force field kind of type thing.
Well, it might not.
if he even
be.
shrinks it at all, maybe he just
Yeah,
toes it
well, I
along
mean-
in space. I don't know.
Yeah, James Gunn wouldn't steer away from a small city in a bottle. He would lean into that shit. So I don't.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
my
well, hold
opinion.
on. If that is Argo in the movie trailer,
Yeah.
is hold on, let me find this.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Okay, so you think it's Argo and that they're running towards the city to be
Yeah.
protected in this.
Yeah. And when she says, okay, hang on. And when she says, what is it like to lose everything in one day? And she's like, it didn't end in one day. And that's the city living in that force field floating through space.
Well, it could also apply to Kandor, though. Could say because Kandor.
Well, no, Kandor, but Kandor lives. It still lives. It doesn't die. I think those
I'm
people all
inclined
die.
to side with Shane here, I think.
Oh, you're saying that Argo, like we're going to see them all dying out in the city,
I
and then
think so.
she's going to be cast out in a rocket.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong, but I don't think that's Kandor. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I don't think
all right.
that's
Well,
Kandor.
yeah, I can live with that. And the thing is if they do introduce Brainiac too soon, like you're gonna have to figure out like where is this movie actually gonna end at, because they can't be defeating Brainiac by the end of it. So there has to be some other villain in here. I don't imagine Lobo is gonna be the guy, the main man, if you will. So who's gonna be the antagonist, the real antagonist of this movie?
So
Brainiac, I think it's great if they're setting up Brainiac here, but they have to have the closure with Superman.
here, I'm gonna put like this in the private chat. This is the bio on this city. And it explains how it relates to Krypton and all that.
How do I get rid of this? What is it? Air? Okay, air. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Argo City. Oh, looks like Earth. Shane, look, there's cops.
Not the video. That's an ad.
Argo City was one of 3 principal city-states located on the continent of Lurvan, on the planet Krypton. The other 2 were Kandor and Kryptonopolis. It's kind of like Metropolis, Kryptonopolis. Look at her butt, Shane.
Yeah.
I got distracted. I don't know. All right. Shane, I'm not going to read all this.
Some months prior to the catalysm which destroyed Krypton, Zor-El, which would be her dad, built a protective dome around Argo City, although his intent was to create a germ-proof atmosphere to keep the Argonians healthy. Said dome saved the city when Krypton exploded, as predicted. Jor-El hurled far away. What?
Yeah, by Jor-El. Yeah.
By
hurled
Jor-El,
far away by Rao's orbit. What's Rao? The sun?
Probably that red sun. Yeah.
Because I know they talk about Rao as like being it says star. Yeah. So like almost like a god or something. I was reading one of the Supermans and they kept talking about Rao. Argo City would drift aimlessly through the space for several decades, making Supergirl like 90 years old or something. Soon after the explosion, Zor-El was chosen leader and saw that the nutrition machines and air recyclers work correctly. That they do. Zor-El also noticed Krypton's nuclear explosion was turning the ground radioactive, so he had it covered with sheet leads. Yeah. What is that? Several years later, Zor-El would marry Alora NZ, and they would have a child named Cora Zor-El. God, this is a lot of fucking shit. You know, are they going to do all this? Are they going to go that deep into Supergirl?
They'll probably just gloss over it.
Well, yeah. Well, I think you're seeing some of that in the trailer when she's marching or she's with people in robes and stuff. I think that's her living in that city, floating through space.
Yeah, because they're dressed pretty similar to how they're wearing similar kind of stuff to the council in fucking Man of Steel.
Yeah. So the second paragraph, it talks about, or the third, shortly after Argo City came near from a yellow sun. Yeah. So see, then the city wanders towards a yellow sun, and then shit changes.
Oh wait, where is this? Shortly after?
Yeah. See, Bar Stewart in the chat, I agree with him. Like, I think it's flashbacks, like when she was drinking. Yeah, definitely.
Shortly after Argo City came near from a yellow sun, and its inhabitants started developing superpowers. Zor-El, who had been observing other planets and discovered the existence of his nephew on Earth, planned to lead the Argonians to Superman's adoptive homeworld. Though a man named Jor-El, like germ, opined Kryptonians weren't meant to have powers and pushed the city far away from the yellow sun. The Argonians lost their powers and couldn't drive their city back to Yellow Sun because the jet engine ran out of gas. Nearly 15 years later, a meteor swarm, this is a lot, damaged Argo's lead shielding, increasing radioactivity. Knowing the inhabitants of Argo City had only a month to live, Zor-El developed a ray gun to transport people to the survival zone and tested it on himself and his wife. The device appeared to fail, so Zor-El and Laura set to the task of building a Kryptonian rocket, which sent their daughter to Earth, where she'd be safe. After Kara was blasted off into space, the kryptonite radiation slowly killed every man, woman, and child in the city until only Kara's parents were left. Then they shot themselves into some phantom zone. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
more sense to have made the rocket and sent her off ages ago, and then they could have flown back to where they were and pushed them back towards the yellow sun?
Well, I think the whole idea that a guy could convince an entire population that they shouldn't have superpowers
Yeah, imagine
on,
being
on a
able to
livable
fly.
planet. No, I think I'm going to
Yeah.
the planet.
Imagine
Well,
Yeah,
being
we're
able
going to
fly.
take it over.
You'd be like,
So what?
Well, I think that's Argo, and I think like what she's saying is it wasn't over right away, that they died in that
Yeah.
that dome, like losing supplies over time, and she was rocketed away, to Earth where her cousin would be. But that's she probably wasn't even conceived till years later. I don't know like how that'll work.
No,
if
because she
it's
was
3 years, 4 years.
Well, I guess she could have been in the city. Where was that?
Woden Shot says the law is vexing. You'll be thankful for the music and style.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that that one line when she says it wasn't over, I think that it's like, yeah, the Kryptonians that died in 2 seconds had it easy. I watched my whole family die or some shit. They're gonna do like that.
Slowly. Watch them die slowly.
Slowly, yeah. But that's not Kandor. I think that's her city.
All right.
Alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Yep. You're right. You're right, Shane.
But I still think this is shit, and it's ripping off Guardians.
Oh,
of the
come
Galaxy.
on, Shane Davis. What
don't
more
care.
do you
I don't
want? You
care.
got Argo in there.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
You
I
can
know
be
what you-
saying thank you, James Gunn, for reading comic books.
You
You're
can't- yeah,
you're the
Shane,
smartest man
rip off.
in the room.
Rip off isn't the right word either. You can't like he did it, so he's not ripping off anybody. It's his work, but he's just repeating his work. But
So what?
yeah, but listen, I was just going to make an argument for that. Do you know the singer Jamiroquai?
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows
So
Jamiroquai.
when he released his the album that he released in the 2000s, it was years after his older ones. I remember him being on an interview, and he was like, "Fucking hell!" He goes, "I've got people complaining. Oh, your album sounds like all your other albums." He goes, "Well, yeah, of course it does, because I fucking made it."
You're right.
So I do kind of.
Yeah, that's every band that ever existed. They're all repeating themselves, except for maybe Tool, maybe even Tool.
You know what? The music, the trench coat, it's just too much. It's just like it's like I get it, bro. I get it. It's too
See,
much.
what do you mean it's too much? Come on.
It's like the guy has one play.
note.
He's got one move. He's got one move.
He's not
got
even
one
his
move.
film. It's some other guy
Exactly.
directing. It's
I know.
probably some
That's
other
work.
guy writing.
That's
it.
work.
He's
That's
Zoolander.
what-
He's Zoolander. James Gunn Zoolander. This is Magnum. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, and Blue Steel. Yeah, they're all the exact same face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
No,
this guy's
this is
like
this is hater talk. He's got one trick. I've heard it 1,000 times on the internet in the last 2 hours, because I've only been awake for about 2 hours and experiencing the internet since this trailer. So, oh, he's repeating himself. Oh, he's got one trick. Oh, he's got this. This is what every fucking hater, clickbaiter is saying right now. Every last one of them.
Dude, I'm
and
not
what it
one
comes
of them.
down to is they have nothing to bitch about.
like
Nothing.
here
So
you
they're
go.
talking
Here's
about
John's take.
superficial garbage. Go ahead, Shane.
Here's John's take. Everybody on the internet's talking about a duck, and John's take is, oh, they say it sounds like a duck. They says it looks like a duck, and they say it must be a duck. They're hating.
No. Here's your
yeah.
no. Like everybody is saying, like the duck's bill is, I don't know, yellow. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's yellow. I get it. Like duck bill, yeah, but the last duck bills was yellow too. Yeah, yeah, because it's a duck. It's a James Gunn duck. What do you want? Blood?
Like everybody saying I should go join Friday Night Tights.
Yeah.
No, I mean look,
half of these YouTubers should all be on Friday Night Tights.
I'm
Everyone should be out
saying
there
you
on
could
Friday Night
cut-
Tights.
I'm saying you could. There's a cut of this trailer to a different song, and it doesn't irritate me as much. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying there's nothing out there that's going to be this talked about in fandom, in especially comic book fandom, female lead, and it should be a disaster, because if it's a disaster, then a lot of people on YouTube are going to make a lot of money bitching about this thing for a year before it comes out, and then they're going to come out and say, you know what, actually I was pleasantly surprised, wasn't as bad as I thought, James Gunn handled it well. And we move on, and then we trash the next thing. And I get it if we're looking at a girl with the shaved fucking head, or we get the fucking some fucking bullshit along lines in the trailer. But this is a beaten down girl. This is character. She's drinking because all this hell she's been through. It is not the perfect existence. It's not a Mary Sue. She's actually being depowered, and because of that. Hold on, because of that, because there's absolutely nothing in the culture war to bitch about at this point. That doesn't mean there won't be later, but at this point, there's nothing in the culture war to talk about. These guys are starving, so they're so fucking hungry to get super chats off of something. It's got to be the hairstyle. It's got to be the Walkman. Yeah. It's got to be the trench coat, or it's got to be. It looks like everything else he's done.
Let's do it, John. Let's go. First off, how dare you? How dare you use my DC Wikipedia shit and use that shit against me? You fucking said, yes, Shane. You call me. Here's your geek knowledge of how Torn and she watched her fucking city die and all this shit.
Well, I was saying this already. I was saying that about when I thought it was Krypton and Kandor. The facts don't change. She's been through fucking hell.
No, my issue, like, listen, okay, like you seem like my issue with the music stuff was it's always like, do they not listen to any other kind of music?
Thank you.
No, nobody wants to listen to your ED. What is it? Erection dysfunctional music, EDM.
John. I listen to Soundgarden, Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
We'll probably get some of that. We'll probably get some of that.
Biscuit,
well, I don't think so. I think he's right.
Would you prefer that she listen to Hank Williams Sr.?
Nirvana, the fucking Nirvana,
yeah,
something. What's retro to the kids today, not to us. Shit is retro kids. Yeah. I don't understand.
Why the kids are listening to this stuff. Old is new. Music taste really hasn't changed in, sadly, almost 30 fucking years. So.
Yeah, no, that's a fair comment, John. The kids do listen to fucking like retro music and like from our generation.
And also the internet's opened up all this stuff. You know what I mean? There's not so much like time capsule stuff anymore. They can listen to this, they can listen to music from the 70s, the 60s, and they probably listen to the fucking Beatles now because it's cooler to go back further and further. You know what I mean? I was just kids. So what are you gonna do? Anyways, to my point, this movie, from what we've been given so far, there is nothing to bitch about. Nothing at all. And everybody is starving to death.
In just to return to what you said, John. In Marvel's Blade. Brad, what's his name? Was it Brad Dourif or Stephen Dorff? What's his name? The guy.
Stephen Dorff. Yeah, the Blood Frost, King or whatever.
Yes, Frost is sat in the room with his Walkman on, and he's listening to an artist from the UK called LTJ Bookham, which is that EDM. He's listening to drum and bass. He sits down and he's listening to drum and bass, and it's LTJ Bookham he's listening to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't know what to tell you guys. If they didn't pick Blondie, they would have picked something else, and then somebody would have bitched that it would have been something else from the 90s. That's what I'm saying. They're starving to death. These YouTubers are starving for outrage, and they're gonna manufacture it all the way until this movie comes out.
Hands down, it doesn't matter. Okay, like John, I hated that Superman movie up until I saw it, and I watched it 2 times in theaters. I haven't been to a movie to watch back to back, and twice and more than one time in a theater since like probably The Matrix or something. Okay, so that's a high praise. That's a high fucking praise for the Superman movie. But you have got to agree with me. You're full of shit if you're going to tell me whoever's whoever's making these trailers doesn't suck. There was that movie. The trailers for Superman did not represent that movie well. You do know that.
Yeah,
You
I
do know
said,
that.
God, what did I say when those things were coming out? I think the Lex or the argument stuff was in the trailers. I think some of that was in there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think it was. And I said, no, I don't like that.
No, but those
yeah.
were bad trailers.
Shane,
They
I
were
can tell
bad
you on
trailers.
this one, I don't like Crypto pissing on Superman of all things on a newspaper. That's what I
Yeah.
don't like about this one. I try to be fair on this stuff, guys. I'm not trying to like come up with fake outrage shit. But I'm
not
like,
either.
is that
I'm just calling it-
a
Oh, no.
territorial thing? And
The
again,
problem
is
with
this before Superman? Because the dog's got an attitude. That dog's got an attitude, Shane. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but that dog's got an attitude.
I thought at the start of this, I thought it was going to be a before and then post, and now I don't know what I think.
See, if she's
Yeah,
wearing the
Jack-
trench coat, that's what kind of like she must wear the trench coat all the time, I guess. Because if this is before Superman happens and then she hands the dog off for a break, or she's coming back with that jacket on. Maybe what if whatever she's doing, I'm reaching here, guys. This is reaching. Let's say whatever she's doing, Crypto almost dies because we see she's crying. He looks like he might be wounded. Probably because there's no yellow sun because Crypto is depowered like everybody else is. What if it is too dangerous for her to hold on to Crypto? So we're going to get a Superman cameo. At some point in that movie, she drops off Crypto or sends Crypto back. Somehow Crypto goes back to Earth.
I know.
So
John.
when Supergirl ends the movie, she shows up, and then we see her still wearing the trench coat. Because that makes it make a little bit of sense. Because what is she doing? Wearing a trench coat all the time?
No,
Because he makes it clear that she's off partying.
Yeah. So
He's
you
looking
got
after the dog. He's babysitting the dog because she's off having a fucking party with a weaker son because she can't. So it might be a case of she drops Crypto off to him to go party at this planet, and then all the fucking shenanigans start.
Well, she has the dog with her. Because when the dog is pissing on thing, it looks like.
But that could be...
Hold on, look. This looks like a ship, right? Hold on. See, and there's like a sparking panel. So that might be the bus.
No, she ain't fucking on the bus, John.
Shane, what do you mean? The space bus. Look, hold on. Look, space bus right here. Space bus.
Yeah, I saw the space bus.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other people on the space bus. I don't think she's living on the space bus.
Oh, what do you think this
there's
is?
music. Well,
there's music,
I don't know.
right? This is like an apartment.
Yeah, bottles. I mean, that's like her crib, wherever it is. That's like her residence. She's living.
Yeah, but it's sci-fi. I mean, sparking.
That ain't a bus though. That's her apartment.
No, I was saying space bus. See, it's sparking. That's not a regular floor. That's not laminate flooring, Shane. That's This is
oh my God! She's living there regardless. She ain't living on the fucking bus.
Well, I'm just saying, whatever. She's got the dog. She's at the bar. Hold on. She's at the bar.
Clear.
Look, she's at
Let's
the
be
bar.
honest,
Oh,
babe.
the dog. The dog is at the bar. See the drinks.
Yeah.
The dog is at the space bar with her. So she takes the dog with her at some point. What was the dog at the space bus, Shane?
Ah, fuck.
No.
No, he's
Also, she's not wearing her Supergirl suit under here. I think that's important too. So maybe we're introduced to her. Oh, we're introduced to her partying. Hold on. This is her at the end of partying on the alien world. She's already partied with Crypto. Maybe she goes back at some point.
Stop right on the newspaper. Stop on the newspaper. You're missing a point. So on the newspaper there's Superman, right?
Yep.
All right. On the right, she's on the paper as Supergirl. And the headline says, no. On the same fucking newspaper, the other photo is her holding cats. It says Supergirl saves cats.
How do you read that? Really? I can't even
Go
see that.
forward. Go forward. Take a screenshot of it. Open up another window.
Oh, wait, hold on.
So she's already established as Supergirl on Earth. Right there, she's holding cats.
Yeah,
It says
Supergirl. Okay.
So she's probably a failure.
Rescues
on Earth.
cats, Shane. She's rescuing cats.
I like how you're telling me what I told you. Like
Yeah.
you're telling me.
Well, no, I'm saying
Just
because
wanna point that
I'm
out.
excited for you because she's rescuing cats. Like you love cats.
Yeah. So
One shot
I
says
think
there's space cats though.
I don't know. If there is, then there's Dexstar and I get paid.
I think that's a real spot for Shane. Is he really wants his universes to be put in here, his characters, and he's mad that he's not getting a $5 to $6 figure $1,000 figure paycheck.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat says, Shane, I can still get you a link to Jack's show.
All right. So, anyways, the trailer is out of order, I think. So I think we might get this bar party. Well, I don't know.
Well, you're missing a part of the point.
Hang on. Let's watch.
She is an established Supergirl, established superhero on Earth.
What was
Okay,
the,
and she's second to Clark Kent according to the Superman. So she
what were the
isn't
trailers?
so.
Hold on. Let
So-
Shane finish his point. Go ahead, Shane.
So she is not. She is going to feel like she's not appreciated on Earth. That she cannot make the headlines like Superman. So I think part of it is she's trying to establish herself elsewhere, aka in space. So I don't know if she's only.
I
going
think
to
she's
space
just going to get drunk because she's dealing with a lot of pain, Shane. But you might be right.
I think
That's
you're
an
half right,
option.
Shane.
It's on the table. It's an option.
I think you're half right. And then, oh fucking hell, I'm high. What was
I
I
don't
gonna
think
say?
you're right, but I can't argue it. It'd be pointless to argue it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially if
I
I'm
don't know.
winning. It's
It's
pointless to
a small
argue
point.
and lose
Yeah.
to me, John.
You're right.
Oh, yeah,
Shane.
what are his other, like, what was his other trailers like fucking Guardians and stuff? What were his
Yeah, but,
trailers like?
keep in mind, hold on, choke out. Before any of that answer, keep in mind this is still a teaser trailer. This
Yeah.
movie still they're doing all the post production on
So,
it right now. This
and
movie ain't
that's
coming out
my
till next year, March, something like that. Maybe
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
We'll get
Yeah,
the first real trailer on it. So
and that, John, is my point about the Lobo stuff. I think they're pushing Lobo out of this for now to introduce him a lot, and I think he's a bigger part of the movie than we know.
I think we're going to see a lot of Lobo when we get the real trailers coming out. Yeah, I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Again,
He's the
He's gonna
big
be the
actor
big
in this
draw.
movie.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
the
the
big
big
draw.
draw. Yeah, he's the big actor here. They're going to lean into him. I'm not even sure if he ain't damn near 40% of the movie.
This for DC
I'm
is
okay.
their Deadpool Wolverine.
huh?
This is their Deadpool Wolverine. Every
Yeah.
single person that knows comics is going to be like,
Oh yeah, by
Lobo,
the end
yeah.
of the movie, yeah,
You know
think
what I mean?
there'll
Like
be a
Lobo's
turn.
here,
Yeah,
man.
I think he'll be
Like-
chasing after her for the first half, and then they'll be buddies, and then he'll be helping her defeat somebody. Like I said, there has to be a larger antagonist in the story. So there's going to be another, I think, villain that has yet to be revealed.
Well,
Yeah, but-
Wait, who read the book?
Yeah.
Anybody read the Supergirl book? Anybody in the chat
No,
read it? Who was the
I-
villain in the Supergirl book?
the Krim guy is the actor got busted in headlines recently for
listen.
driving without a license.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
in
yeah.
the trailer for
The
a second.
only reason-
Shane.
What? He's the villain in the. They show him for a split second in the trailer, but the guy I don't. He's from the villain. I guess is from the Tom King run, which I didn't read, so I don't know shit about him. He's the guy that sticks
Is
his
it this
face to
guy?
the camera. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's the. What they're saying is the main bad guy in this, and it got the same characters in the Tom King run. I never read it. So I
Hmm.
don't know, but it does have something to do with that girl and the sword, because in the Tom King run, this Supergirl had a sword, that girl's sword.
Okay.
So I don't know if that girl ends up dying and she gets the sword. I don't know. Like
All
there's
right, I'm
something
gonna have
to
to
do
read
with the
this book,
sword.
or Fago Tree is gonna have to send me a copy.
after this movie, it's going to be Lobo movies. probably the only reason that this movie is called Supergirl is because the vast majority of people would be like, "Who the fuck? What's Lobo? What's?" Promise
Yeah,
you,
a
I
lot of
guarantee
people
it.
keep saying that this movie is basically True Grit, which I don't remember the plot to True Grit. I haven't watched it in a while.
Wasn't it a guy trying to get some little girl? Was it revenge? Wasn't she trying to get some
I
people
thought
killed?
so.
Yeah, she hires Gene Hackman in it, isn't it? Gene Hackman? No, Who did
No, it was
True
the
Grit?
original. I think was John Wayne. The
Oh,
remake.
here we go.
No, the remake. I've
All
seen
right,
the
here's
remake.
the chat looked it up. So Krim, the bad guy, kills the girl's dad, the little girl, and the girl asks Supergirl to help her get revenge. Is basically what they're saying the plot is, according to the Tom King book. That's the Krim guy, and that I guess explains the little girl and the little girl's sword.
Okay. So wait, so is this guy now? Is Lobo in that comic? Is he hired
I don't
by?
think so.
Is this guy
No, I
hired
don't
Someone in the
Lobo?
chat said he's not.
He's not.
He's
in the
not in the
comic?
comic, but I heard somebody say he was in the original pitch for the comic, and then they just pulled Lobo out of it. So that's what I've heard elsewhere. Is hit like before the comic was made. I guess the original pitch had Lobo in it, and DC Comics said, "No, take him out. You can't use him."
Girl of Tomorrow. Okay, great. I kept wanting to call it Man of Tomorrow, but I knew that was the follow up. So yeah, so it's Girl of Tomorrow, the Man of Tomorrow. The Man of Tomorrow is gonna, yeah, guys, and don't be surprised if there's a bunch of Green Lanterns, Shane, that show up in this movie.
Oh,
I think so.
excellent.
I think so because they pushed back the HBO show to be after this. So I think there's some Green Lantern shit. Now,
nice.
This is me being a wishful guy wanting a paycheck. But Lobo has been known to have a Red Lantern ring that he won't put on hanging off his necklace. Okay. So, and there's a hint that one of the actors that they picked was going to be heavily CGI'd for the Green Lantern show. Me and Ethan suspect that guy's Atrocitus. So it is possible that Lobo, they're already just going to say he has a Red Lantern ring. He doesn't wear it, but it's just hanging around his necklace. I don't know. And they also, you can't really make out what he's wearing around his neck in the Lobo shot. So I don't know. I do know they pushed the Green Lantern show to come out after this for some reason.
All right. So if they use Atrocitus, then Ethan gets paid, right?
Yeah, but they use other Red Lanterns, period.
Right. Because if they use Atrocitus, they're probably going to use more.
Yeah, hope. Even if they don't, like just Atrocitus being out there will trigger, it will cause a merchandising of Red Lanterns again, which I'll get paid. So,
well, I would say, Shane, if Atrocitus does show up to be the big bad guy in Green Lanterns, if any of the Red Lanterns show up, I would almost guarantee that you're going to get your cat in there because James Gunn is stupid about animals like you are.
And they sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Dexter plushies, whatever. These things are going to be in every store. It'll be a huge hit.
Well, there was supposed to be a Dexter versus Crypto comic, and everybody wanted it forever. Me and Jeff was all about it. He wanted to do it as like a Valentine's Day special bullshit. People just wanted to see those two characters fight. And it never happened. And then one day Jeff didn't want to do it at all. And I was like, that's weird. You were all about it. Now you don't want to do it. I'm not so sure if they won't have these characters eventually fighting somewhere.
Yeah, because you might like you said, like Gunn, like get it on X to everybody get it trending on X, and James Gunn sees that and be like, yeah, that'd be good. A cat versus a dog, a good dog versus a bad.
Right here, Shane.
Yeah.
That it could be beat up.
You know who did this to Crypto?
Fucking Dexter.
Dexter.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. See, man, you're gonna make a lot of money, Shane. Get excited about this movie.
Get on
board.
You know what?
That ain't out the realms of possibility either. You know, all jokes aside, it really ain't.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they kept asking for it, and when we were doing the comic, I don't know if it had happened, but I know what happened here. So in the comics on an alien planet one time, a guy was changing his antifreeze and he left it out and Crypto got into it. And that's what this is. He got into some alien interface and they drank it. And he's fucking done. He's fucking done. The dog is done. That's it.
This is great. This is gonna be a good movie. Look at that.
No,
See that? Look at that cry.
I
Man,
know.
that's acting there. Hold on. Ooh, what you doing? Dang girl, get on it. Oh,
I'd say collectively the only movie that we've wrongly, like we predicted to be good and been excited for that wasn't, apart from Ethan, was 28 years later. Everything else that
Yeah.
we've looked forward to has been good. We've been like, yeah, this will be decent.
So-
but we've been on.
That's the thing is how even the best shot of Lobo, because I took a screenshot at the highest, like
Yeah.
they're still kind of blurring like what all he looks like. I mean, not
You
the
can
average
see it
guy
shading.
doesn't
what
know
if that
that's
is not a
Lobo.
cigar? What if that is a red lantern ring right there glowing?
No, you can see just from that there. That's Lobo. You can see it.
No, yeah, it's totally Lobo. But I'm just saying, what if that?
Yeah.
Because I've always thought, as of today, I thought that was a cigar. But now
It
that
is
you're
a
talking
cigar.
Red Lantern. Well, now you're hold on. Shane's saying there's a Red Lantern ring potential. That could be a Red Lantern ring around his neck.
No, that's his mouth. That's a cigar. That's
It's
a
real low.
cigar.
Well,
It's
it's
a
low
cigar.
for it's good for a
No, it's
cigar,
not.
but that's not exactly where his mouth is at.
No,
that
it's
red
not.
dot.
No, it's not. Put
So-
your cursor on it, on his nose.
It's all right. It don't matter, guys.
It's
Guys,
a
these
cigar,
aren't battles.
yeah.
I'm going to the grave over here. You know what I mean? So
No, I know, but I'm just like I'm saying, like that's
No,
his
you can
nose.
see the
This-
cigar. I got it. Just pull my screen up. I got
look,
a
it even
screenshot
you
of it.
see little dots right next to it, almost like it's part of a chain.
Yeah. It's a cigar, John.
Shane, sometimes a cigar is not a cigar. Oh, that's a cigar. All right. I think it's a Red Lantern ring. Let's go with it.
I hope it is.
He
Oh,
sees the
I
good in
listen.
everyone.
I'm a massive Green Lantern's my
I
favorite
see the truth.
superhero character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've said this numerous times.
Well,
What are we looking
it's
at here? Are
almost
we
like-
looking? Hold on. What are we looking at here? Are we looking at an early shot of her when she's out
I don't
saving
know.
kittens, or are we watching the end where she's accepted her role as Supergirl?
Well, when she flies up there, that's a yellow sun on the horizon. So regardless, she's on not Krypton.
A yellow planet or a yellow sun?
Yeah.
System.
So I don't know.
It's just a cloud, John says. Dave Blackwood. Huh.
It's going to be pretty damn near impossible for them to be in space and not have Green Lanterns in it or reference the Green Lanterns because their
Yeah.
whole thing is there's different sectors of space that they're the
Space.
designated cop.
Oh.
Like, so
Go ahead.
yeah, so like just like when Guy Gardner got into his face about like the whole concubine thing, and he's
Mhm.
like, no, that's something that like is serious for a Green Lantern. Like that's how they operate. So even any sector of space, there is a Green Lantern designated to that area.
Yeah,
so
to
she
police
will
that
have
area,
a,
that section.
yeah. There's no way there won't be a Green Lantern reference in the movie.
Yeah, what I was gonna say when I was bringing that up is about how there is likely going to be Green Lantern because James Gunn loves big casts. If he has
Yeah.
any input on this, which he does, I'm sure he said at some point, how do we work in extra people by the end? How do we get this?
Well, he's
Be a
already
larger
used
cast.
Lantern. He's already
Hmm?
used the Green Lantern, so like, there's no reason why he wouldn't.
Well, no, but
Ne-
back to what choke out. There's this Green Lantern show they're going to do that we know that there's Hal Jordan and John Stewart in, and for some reason it's being pushed back till after this, from my understanding. Like, so there's something. I 99% there's some Green Lantern shit in this that they're hiding. Also, you'll never see it in the trailer. I don't think.
Java enters streams for 2 says, here's 2. I gave Anna 5. It's not a competition. Java, you're a jerk. You owe me $4, sir. $4. That would give me $1 more than Anna. Whatever. Let me look at some super chats real quick. make sure I get everybody up to speed. Ryan Blue Thunder, $20. Spain, Vostros versus Mexico, Ustedes. There's some minor differences in pronouns, pronunciation, and verb tense. U.S. Hispanics generally struggle with Spanish class because of the formality and lack of Spanglish. Dude Jeff for 10. SG is True Grit in space. Supergirl is Rooster. Lobo is Texas Ranger. Asian Girl is Maddie, whose dad was killed. They hunt the killer.
Yeah, that sounds about spot on, doesn't it? Really, I'll say that's a pretty good.
Rooster is John Wayne, right? Rooster.
Yeah. Isn't it? Who is it that plays Rooster in the remake?
Wasn't Batman in the remake? True Grit. Was it Batman? Superman's dad, Jor-El. Who was in that?
Who was it? I was
In
going
the
to
remake of True Grit, what's his name from Tron?
Russell Crowe.
Big Lebowski.
Who I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh,
Jeff
this
Bridges.
isn't fucking. It's like what's his name's clone. I mean, it's True Grit cast. Matt Damon's in it. Jeff Bridges is in it as Marshall Rubin, something or other. Josh Brolin is in it. Tom Chaney.
Boy, True Grit's a fucking good movie, you know.
Yeah.
That is, it's a good fucking movie, that is, man.
All right, well, I'm gonna watch it if it's gonna overlap with whatchamacallit, Supergirl. If they're just borrowing that plot, that might help me close some gaps.
You're so gay, you would eat at the same restaurants James Gunn eats at.
What? What does that mean?
Like, I'm going to go watch True Grit because somebody somewhere said that this is that. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's Shane, because I'm a detective on a case.
Yeah, but even if you watched it and it's nothing to do with that, it's not like you fucking lost out. Listen, man, True Grit.
No, I've seen the movie before. I'm just saying I need to watch this stuff again. I don't remember anything about it. So I'm gonna have to watch it. I don't know if I want to watch the new one though, or the old one.
No, I've never seen the old one. I've only seen the remake.
Hmm.
And I
like
can
this
just
Barry
remember
Pepper
really
guy.
liking it.
He's in a lot of movies and no one knows who he is. I don't even know who he is, but I like his name.
Who?
I like his face. Barry Pepper.
Who's Barry
He's
Pepper?
like one of those guys you know him when you see him, kind of thing.
Okay.
John would eat off the same plate unwashed. Oh God, guys, come on. No, because that's not a James Gunn thing. If it's if they're using True Grit, that would be what, a Tom King thing, right? Because he wrote the Girl of Tomorrow. Hello.
The sniper from Saving Private Ryan. I know exactly who you mean.
Malin solves mysteries. Yeah, Malin mysteries, guys.
Yeah.
Malin wants to cross swords with Gunn at a urinal. Only in a bro way, like yeah, you cross streams. I got your stream, you know what I mean? Then he tries to get my stream, and you know what I mean? Used to do that with my brother, my older brother. We'd piss in the same toilet, and then we'd cross the streams.
Yeah, I done it with my cousin.
Yeah. No, I mean we were 19.
No, we were not that old in any way, shape, or form. We were like 12, 13.
12, 13. So I'm like 7. Yeah, I don't know. 8. I don't know, man. 12, 13. Damn, you're at the point of like looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, maybe younger than that, though. Maybe younger than that.
Yeah, let's
I could definitely remember pissing at the same time with my cousin. Like, fucking crossing swords doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maitland's my boy. Thank you, Fugman. Fugman's opinion just changes about me, throughout the show. But he's always thinking about me. So that's good, I guess. Anyways, I'm excited for this. Back to the whole point of this show, which Shane will not let me get through any of this this cutscene. This is a 30-minute cutscene, by the way, that we're watching.
Jesus Christ.
2 minutes, 25 seconds into it. Shane Davis, please can you let us watch a few minutes of this and not pause us to talk about crowns in the chat?
Hang on,
Sir.
I gotta take my dogs for a walk. I'll be back.
All right.
I'll stay here.
Excellent. This will work out great because Shane's pretending like he's not here right now, too. All right, let's go. Up it here. Like there's just something about her that's they didn't do quite right. She looks like Team America. Durga Ali. Durga. Muhammad Jihad. And I said this earlier on my stream, you guys caught it. Again, why didn't this thing just shoot her? You know, even at a distance, you had to walk up. You know, oh, just shoot her.
Maybe
already,
that's a suction like go.
No, it's like Scorpion. They already showed it in the beginning. It went like right into a dude's head, and then he pulled it to her or to him. Look at this, though, Chokeout. Look at this badass skull here.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Yeah,
like a fucking Iron Maiden kind of inspiration. Like,
yeah, I hope we see this, but I'm not sure that we will. But this is like I'm not sure. This is probably some other alien race because it's a 3-fingered thing. But it was once a living being, once a man almost, except for the 3.
It's very Warhammerish.
If it had 5 fingers, Chokeout, I'd say wouldn't that be fucked up if this was? Oh, I guess it wouldn't be a Kryptonian because of they're on Krypton. But yeah, all right, give it 5 fingers and things open up. Look, there it is, Scorpion.
Okay,
see?
Yeah.
Like when you had to wait till you're 1 foot away, he really didn't want to miss. To be fair, it might have been his first day as a Brainiac bot, and he didn't want to let the other guys down.
Yeah.
Kara, come quickly.
Oh, she's coming, all right. Shane.
Yeah.
She's coming, all right. Again, all these Brainiacs with their hands raised, none of them want to shoot the bitches.
Stay with me, Kara.
They're like, and then here I talked about this. I know I'm repeating myself, guys, but Shane wasn't there. What? Look, they're hitting the bots are about to bust down this door. They're casually walking away. It's not even like really a real brisk walk. Like you would be running.
You'd be full on fucking running.
Yeah, and they're having a conversation here.
Yeah, but that's like women do, John. I mean, I don't know. Like you're just trying to go somewhere in the fast and are just like walking. You're like, run, bitch, run. Like you need that. You need that guy yelling at him to pick up pace.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Argo City's gone. Millions of people.
That's only the beginning. Brainiacs destabilized the planet's core. Krypton won't hold together much longer.
But all your research, isn't there something you can do?
No, I'm an idiot. She made him feel like an idiot. She's like, well, you're a scientist. You're smart. You're the smartest girl in the room. Isn't there something you can do? And she didn't even answer. She just walked away. Bitch, I can't do shit. This planet's going to blow up.
She's like, photocopies and coffee. I'm the smartest girl on Krypton. That's all we do.
Yeah. Now, in this one, Shane, they are on Krypton, and she's going to put her in a rocket right away.
Yeah.
There's no argument.
Are they on Krypton or are they on that city?
Well, Krypton is the planet.
It's on that city.
No, did they show the planet?
I see what you're saying. Okay, like maybe this is all taking place. So, wait, so Brainiac is attacking the city.
It's already
floating in space is what you're saying.
It can be, two in the same. I don't know.
Because look, that don't look like space. That looks
but he goes in there and he takes a chunk out of that city, though. Like he shits out, he bottles up part of the city.
I think Kandor comes from that city, though. I think I don't. I might be wrong. The continuity's been rewritten a couple of times, so I don't. Because somewhere when I was at DC, they tried to work what Kandor and Brainiac's relationship was. So I don't know if like Kandor is part of that I don't know. Like,
Well, I think Argos, maybe it's good because maybe it's going to, flesh out Supergirl as being a little bit different. It just seems like it's a lot more, and if you keep it simple, there's Krypton.
Well, I hadn't watched.
She escapes.
I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't watched the Supergirl movie in a long time, the old one. But at one point in that movie, she goes back to a piece of Krypton floating in space.
Oh shit! Am I gonna have to watch the fucking?
I remember that. Look at the chat. Maybe somebody can tell me what that was. I remember her being on an asteroid in space, and I thought that was old Krypton or some shit. Which could have been Argo. I don't know.
All right, let me go ahead.
A spaceship?
That's what you've been working on?
Your uncle Jor-El discovered a planet that can sustain Kryptonians, far away from Brainiac. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Cal.
Wait, so who's the smarter one, Jor-El or this bish? Because he's like, she made a ship, he made a ship.
She copied and pasted.
She copied, and she's only sending her there because it worked out for the other one. Like if he had like melted in the yellow sun, she wouldn't be sending that bitch. She'd be going somewhere else. Like if he turned into dog shit by the yellow sun, or he turned into a crystal or like whatever statue, she wouldn't be sending her there. So
well, the thing, but Shane, in this continuity, I think this is still Krypton, and he's actively sending her the baby at the same time that she's taking off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think she was ever. Okay, so when Jeff Loeb brought in some continuity, she was sent before Superman to intercept him and raise him, and she was older. And other continuity, and somehow. And through a wormhole or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She gets in a wormhole and
but I think
they in the future.
But I want to say DC Comics reworked that where that's not the case. Like she's sent after, which makes I like the first one better. Where she's
like it with Argo City and.
Well, the problem is you want her to be younger. So why is he older? Like that's confusing, right? And I think that's where.
Yeah, but that makes the character interesting that she's actually older, but she's younger.
Well, she's supposed to be like older. That was the whole concept, that she would just be like the nanny, and she was older,
that was the original idea. She would
I don't
protect Kal-El.
Yeah, but my memory says DC rewrote that. Like it was somehow because they were going through all this shit where it was problematic for her to be young. Like they didn't want people like her running around in this skirt and being a young girl. Like they were dealing with all this shit with that character. And I feel like they reworked
20. I don't know how old the character is.
Well, here she's 23 in the James Gunn.
There you go. Yeah, good.
She says she's 23. So then it's like, how old is Superman? Like, did they ever establish that?
No, I don't think so.
He like 29, 30.
Yeah, in the movie, the James Gunn movie, no, I don't think they say how old he is.
Well,
but he's almost definitely older than fucking Supergirl. I mean.
But he seems like under 30. Like it doesn't seem like he's old.
Yeah, I mean, he's like 20, 28.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. I think he was supposed to be active as Superman for a while too, right?
3 years at the beginning he was Superman.
Yeah.
So well, that's the weird part. How long has she been Supergirl on Earth? Well, like, did she pop in a year before he got his ass kicked? It's like, I don't know, man. There's like a whole timeline here that doesn't make sense.
Guys, you're saying he's 30, but does it say in the movie continuity that he's 30? Because that's the whole thing. James Gunn is going to do James Gunn. He's going to do his version of things. If he doesn't say Superman's 30, then he may not be 30. He might be 28.
Well, that's what's interesting about this. So in DC Comics, they really try to avoid saying how old a Robin is. because that's how old Batman will be. Like, right? So they dodge that shit like the plague. Like, they're always like, they're old enough to drive, but we never really want to tell you how old a Robin is. Here, they already said Supergirl's 23. But if she's the Supergirl and he's Superman, so how old is he? You get how, like, aging her ages everybody else? You know? Like, but they're only doing that to say, hey, it's okay for her to be drinking and getting fucked up. We have to say she's 21 or older. So I understand why they did that, but that's still kind of like they put themselves in the corner here with aging every other character now. And in the James Gunn's DC universe, I think like it's going to be like a Robin Batman movie. So it's like it's not just Batman; he's going to have a Robin.
Good. Need a Robin.
Anyways,
I'm down with that. I'm trying to find my Prime Video. I'll get to my stuff. I'm not used to using my computer. My purchases is what I need. Shane.
Purchases of what?
Because I'm going to pull up Superman intro because someone said it specifically says he's 30 in the intro. I don't recall that, but I could be wrong.
On in the Superman movie?
Yup.
Yeah. It says it says there's like captioned in the corner, and it says that he arrives, and it's all threes. Like he arrived like 300, blah blah blah. Yeah, this dude.
There's a 3,000. There's a 300. I guess maybe there's a 30, and then I think 3 years active. So I'm trying to.
He's
pull
like been on Earth.
God, how the fuck
do I
get in here?
For like 30 years.
Why is Prime so fucking difficult online? I don't want subscriptions. I want my purchases.
He's been on Earth 30 years, John.
I'm just typing. I hear you, Choke Out. I have to pull it up. I have to know. I have to know for a fact.
Myself. God damn it!
I have to
know. You know the best
thing
thing about the James Gunn, the best thing, chat, about the James Gunn's DC stuff is it's so easy to fuck with, John. It's so easy.
What? I just want to be right. I want to have correct information. I
you don't want to be right. You want to know everything. Let's be honest. You want to be the guy that knows it all.
That's right. 3 decades ago. Okay, there we go. 30 years ago. Yep. 3 years ago. So when he was 27. No, all right. There we go. Yeah, he's 30. All right. So now we know he's 30 and she's 23.
Yeah.
Unless that's a flashback too far. Whatever. Close enough. Close enough, Shane. I don't care what you say. All right. I'm pulling this back up. Shane, is your mic off? What's going on?
No, I'm here.
When did this game come out?
Killing me with silence.
So he is 30. That's confirmed.
Yeah, that's what. Shane, where were you just
Jesus
in the
Christ,
last 60
Shane.
seconds?
Yeah, I was jerking it. I just didn't want to let everybody know.
Yes, he's 30 and she's 23. We're going with that. That's it. That's canon. A gun cannon. Gun cannon.
Cal, he's just a baby.
Which is why you need to protect.
See, that's present
What?
tense, Shane.
Why has it got to look like a starfighter?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I think they've redone the continuity since this game. I'm not sure. Like,
Shane,
John,
yeah,
you realize
the
this
James Gunn stuff is going to be completely James
Yeah,
Gunn.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Oh my
saying,
God,
you're
Shane,
saying,
you don't
this
have to-
thing going. You're saying, which way is this thing going? And I'm like, dude, it can go any which way. It doesn't matter. You're trying to decode something that's.
I will break the code. Shane, I will break the code just like I broke the code for Brainiac. And I said, get on the winning side, Shane. And you said, well, I think you're right and you're wrong, John. And I said, God damn it, Shane, stop saying that.
By the way, this
team,
fucking
come in
game,
for the big win.
This game has its own continuity, John. This game was all about the multiverse.
Shit. Really, Shane?
Yes.
How old is this game?
It is. Injustice 1 was about the multiverse. It was like all the heroes
This is Injustice
were killed
2,
by. Injustice 1. I know. I'm telling you, the
I'm
game.
correcting you.
Just never mind.
Wait, is Dexter in this, Shane?
Yeah, he's in this game somewhere with Atrocitus.
And yeah, Trust Us is it? Is I know. Yeah.
Just hit play, John.
Can I?
I don't know.
Me teach him. What about you? No. No, I won't leave you. Please, please don't make me.
Smell her a little bit.
You know, Kryptonians are fucking stupid. They can't build
Yeah.
a rocket the size for 2 people at all. No, it's
Yeah.
only they're only like
Only child size.
That's what I was saying earlier, Shane. They fucking the city's floating in space, and they
they can do all that. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, but
And then-
joke
and
out.
then he-
But they can't build a rocket that has 2 seats. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I can fucking levitate a city through space. I can do all that, but I can't build a rocket with 2 seats. I
That's where
can
they're
build a
fucking-
rocket, though. I can build a rocket that has a fucking little doggy compartment in it. But I fuck 2 seats. I can't do that. You maybe squeeze a dog in. That's about it.
That's what I'm saying. 2 seats is where their brain draws the line. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, that.
Now here's the thing, Shane. If Brainiac did send Superman to Earth to start a harem, which is my now working theory here, every human that he has sex with is only going to have a percentage of the Kryptonian blood. May not be as great as Superman, right? Because you're diluting the blood line. Shane,
Well, that-
you see where I'm going?
But that's not true in the world of like dogs. You crossbreed dogs, they get sometimes stronger, right?
Yeah, but this John's going down the
Nah.
Omni-Man path, isn't he?
Do they? What I'm saying, Shane, is
You're like, dude,
but if you but if you
like-
sent a full-blooded Kryptonian female alongside
oh,
and you
yeah.
timed it so that when they reach Earth,
Yeah, he's supposed to fuck his
that
cousin.
they're
I
both
said
of
this.
adult age.
John, they're Kryptonians,
Yeah,
not
no,
Pakistani.
and they would keep a pure bloodline because they're fucking cousins, and in
Yeah.
some, like a Russian king or something like that, right?
Yeah. So what I'm getting at, Shane, is this mom is Brainiac.
Oh,
Mm.
She's got the Brainiac in her head. And he
Oh.
said, build a ship that only fits your daughter. Send her to Earth so that she may
he can
breed
fuck
with her
his
cousin.
yeah. Send her to Earth and make sure she gets stuck in the dryer.
It's
Oh,
like fucking
Shane.
Wolf of Wall Street. Like, what was I meant to do? Let the Earthlings fuck my cousin?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else is he going?
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
I mean, Superman's going
Right.
to have to breed the fuck out of her. I mean, which is disgusting. And
Yeah,
I
because
disavow,
her
like,
uterus is the only thing that can handle his load. He'd blow fucking
Yeah.
Lois's brains out.
Can you imagine that? Like, it's like either my whole race dies or I fuck my cousin. Like, that's his whole moral dilemma.
Yeah, you don't have a
right?
choice at that
It's
point.
like,
don't
it's
have a
like,
choice.
What a
you're
horrible-
Look,
responsible-
Adam had to have sex with Eve and their children all inbred. You know what I mean? Ultimately, you're the last 2 Kryptonians. Yeah, it's your hot cousin.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
morally, you're going to have to.
It's not even a choice, Shane. It's your
Yeah,
duty.
no, I mean, morally, ethically, you're going to have to fucking fuck your cousin and not pull out.
yeah. It's a duty, Shane. You're not enjoying it, out
No,
loud.
No,
you
I
know?
mean,
Yeah. It's your
Krypton.
duty to get that booty from your cousin.
The entire
good.
the entire Kryptonian fucking bloodline.
I mean,
depends-
and
no,
she-
because
look,
they got the codex, haven't they?
yeah.
Well, they may
and
not
choke
in the
out.
James Gunn universe. We don't know if they're going to go with
And
Codex.
choke out. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. She's always around you, wearing a little skirt, bending over, drunk. Evidently,
Drunk
I mean,
evidently,
like,
yeah. Partying on red sun planets.
Shut up, Steph, you traitor. Fago Tree's been over here while you've been over there on the Jack show. You know what I mean? Steph,
Wow.
you think she'd be hanging out here with us? I mean, Shane's here.
well, she didn't know I was here. Now she's,
Oh.
getting out the lotion.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so the mom here is definitely Brainiac trying to get a female to go to Earth to breed with Kal-El.
I can't come with you, but you'll never be alone. You belong
For reasons I can't explain, because I'm Brainiac.
to the House of El Kara. A house
Yeah, she's disgusted by that hug. They're not even like really like. There's no contact here. It's
You have to say Kryptonian engineers are the worst ever, right?
yeah.
of hope. Never forget that.
Smell her.
Never give up hope.
Get in.
Shit, give up hope and get into the ship. All hope is
Yeah.
gone, bitch. Get the fuck
they-
in the ship.
They're so casual, like you said, John. Like fucking 5 minutes ago, these
Yeah.
fucking robots of absolute hell were pounding the doors down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta someone's gotta step in there and say, look, guys, we gotta get these guys moving a little bit fucking quicker, shorten this dialogue up a bit. If you're gonna have that conversation about the ship, or you gotta do that a little bit fucking sooner.
Yeah, you need. You
It's-
will see. You see.
This
Jarell
is a
has the right
chase
idea.
scene, and everyone's
Yeah.
sitting here fucking yakking and
Jarell-
relatively calmly. The Mach be like, get in the fucking ship, we're all gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jarell left a fucking pre-recorded hologram. Oh, look, there you go. We haven't got time for this shit.
Shane,
Yeah,
look where I
this is
paused it.
pre-recorded.
Yeah.
That's 1 in a million pause right there. All right. Right in her brain, right in her fucking brain. She should have screamed out, "Mother!" And then that rocket should have took off.
Wait, is there a
More
planet
than
back there, or what is that?
Oh, like is it a bottle or a ship? We'll see. Shane.
That is all the Krypton, all right.
That's Krypton behind.
Oh,
bro.
there's
Yeah,
look.
yeah, yeah.
It's still, hello, look
He's
who's
fucking- he's doing the fucking Tom Cruise.
here. What's this?
Give him the fucking thumbs up here, a little salute. Hey, cuz. Oh, look at him. That's a planet, Shane.
Yes, there's Krypton going.
There's all that kryptonite. Look at all that kryptonite. Oh, you ain't making it, bish. Yep, she went the long way around.
Yeah.
Damn, that's the intro to this game.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a 5 minute. That's pretty. It's pretty cool. I mean, if we didn't pause it every 20 seconds, that would have been quicker. That was pretty cool. I'd like to play this game. I feel like if I was a gamer, I'd like to go on this adventure. Who are we fighting? Brainiac?
You fight everybody. It's a fighting game.
John still thinks he can get copyrighted for this. Can I? I don't know. I'm pausing it.
No,
periodically.
but I don't think so, because this is all like scenes pulled out of the game that are somebody sewn together. I don't think. And are you playing it from Warner Brothers site? What do you, I mean?
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Binge gaming, I guess. That's the tag.
Yeah, no, that dude ripped it out of the game and then sewed it together. I
Oh,
don't
it's a
know how he
tournament. Oh, it's just like a Street Fighter game. That's it. What's all that story
it's
for?
a tournament fighting game, because I told you it has a very big story. That's why Smiller was able to sell what he did digitally, because it's a very complicated multiverse story. Like this game, I don't know if that is, but the first one was. So that's why I'm like, it has its own continuity, John. It's not like
I understand that every time something goes
Like
somewhere else, they're doing their own thing. I get that, Shane. All right, let's see if there's any more of Brainiac.
In my years fighting crime, I've learned one
That's
truth:
Batman.
that every villain is the hero of his own story.
He looks like a dope.
Superman was no exception. The Joker drugged him, tricked him into killing his pregnant wife Lois.
Is that
and
what's his
made him
name? Kevin
trigger the bomb
Conroy?
that nuked
Yeah.
Metropolis. So when Superman killed the Joker, I understood why. We all did. But once that line was crossed, there was no going back.
That's right.
He gave himself and the Justice League a new mandate: stop all crime before it happened, by any means necessary.
Ah,
But
disgusting.
he couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
Flashback. So what if Superman's pulling criminals?
That's the Batwing. Oh, what's with Robin's? I don't like that. His little hood here looks gay. Oh, Batman!
well,
What the fuck? Look at this thing. It looks like some S&M fucking bullshit. Dungeoneer.
yeah,
shit.
the costumes in this game did not really make sense. Like the Superman suit he wears, like it looks like a fucking hood to a car, like on his chest for the symbol. It doesn't even look like he can move. Like it's all overdone design wise.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, like if there's no bat, it just doesn't even look like a Batman. Like the nose piece, it just follows the guy's nose. I don't like it.
Out of Arkham. They're the worst of the worst.
He's going to kill them, Damian.
Sounds like justice to me.
Killing people isn't justice.
Oh, Damien, huh?
Superman can't see that.
That's
He's
his son,
grieving.
right?
He needs time
Yeah.
to heal.
Yeah, and what if it had been Gotham? If Joker had killed me, your own son? Thought you'd say that.
Oh, that's good storytelling. See how he told the audience that he is his son. Because right as I was wondering, boom, now it's being explained. Why would autopilot be engaged in a emergency situation there? Batman's right there. Did he engage autopilot?
Yeah, he's probably gonna jump out and do
Oh, okay.
Batman shit. He can't be bothered landing that fucker.
Yeah, takes too much time, I guess.
It's not responding. We're being taken to the Batcave.
Prepare to eject.
Oh, what if Brainiac hacked Batwing?
Oh yeah, Brainiac is in the ship, huh?
Maybe he hacked it. I don't know.
This doesn't work for flight, guys. I don't know if you ever took like a
Yeah,
bed sheet or it's not. It just doesn't work. There's not enough like surface there. Not that you could fly, but I mean like there needs to be a certain level for believability of cape. It's just not going to work.
They did it in Christopher Nolan's Batman. It just doesn't work here.
And yeah, but it was bigger though, right? How big was
and well,
how
it
was,
was bigger, but he
Bale's-
was able to extend it. Like it had like these rods.
Yeah,
that
like
would
memory.
activate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
memory muscles or where that is.
But
from.
what I'm saying, if they didn't take a whole scene and explain how it worked, the reader wouldn't. It just looks funny.
It's gliding. Gliding doesn't work like that, McShort. What are you
No.
saying? This is a wingsuit? This is a squirrel suit?
Squirrel suit, yeah, wingsuit.
Well, they'd be dropping like stones, and they would need a parachute. Let's see how they land. Maybe he's right. No, that's flight, dude. Can't do that with the squirrel suit. Not possible.
Oh, maybe Cyborg hacked the Batwing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I
A
guess.
warning shot, Cyborg.
Oh, is this where they start to do a fight, and then all of a sudden you're fighting
Yeah.
against a cyborg kind of type thing?
Well, they're going to cut out the fights.
I won't hurt you unless I have to.
You're gonna have
Raka?
to.
My friends were in Metropolis, Batman. Starfire, Beast Boy, gone. We do this.
Where'd they go?
That never happens again.
Well, hang
You're
on,
right
pause
to
it.
be angry.
That's what I was trying to explain. Like in this story continuity, like Superman does try to become a tyrant on this Earth because Lois was killed by Joker and she was pregnant with his baby. So then some of the superheroes don't believe in this tyrant Superman thing ruling the Earth, and they actually fight against him. I think he kills them. I haven't played this in a while, but in the first game, Superman's the bad guy.
Oh, okay. I thought Brainiac was the bad guy. Is that the one where they had the Lex Luthor go back in time and then like in the intro and all the
No,
heroes are fighting?
no. That's another DC game. That's the MMO game. That's not this game.
What was that one called?
It's just some DC open world game. I can't remember the name.
Oh, because I remember when that demo or whatever that intro came out, I was like, damn, that looks really fucking good.
Yeah, the game didn't look that good. That was just an animated scene for it. The gameplay didn't look that good. But anyways, hit play.
But it's not a blank check. And the Justice League isn't a death squad.
Oh yeah, gameplay.
You don't see it yet, but Superman's wrong.
Oh, he whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Shane, Batman whooped Cyborg's ass. In the comics, how does Cyborg is he powered by the what was it, that fucking boom tube cube box thing?
After New 52, yeah. Before then, no. It was just a robotic suit that his dad built to save his life. It had nothing to do with that technology. I don't know how he got his power. I always assumed he ate baby food like RoboCop.
Oh, that'd be great.
Your glider skills need work.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Let's go.
Dad. Fucking dad. Justice is blind. Oh, this is Arkham Asylum. Oh, that's a weird thing for an asylum, huh? You know, like I figure if you owned an asylum, you probably wouldn't want it to look spooky, but it's almost like they went out of their way to make this look spooky. You know, like you got a wife or a kid or a family member, and you got to take them to the asylum, like, and this is what you're greeted with. Do you think they're coming out ever?
Ever? Not well. That's good business. So think about it. If I was going to make an asylum for crazy people to come in and get better, what would be good business is to make them go crazier when they're in there, so I keep charging their fucking medical insurance. Yeah. It's good business.
Okay. Dang, Batman.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Secure the loading docks.
That was a weird line because fucking Robin would be okay with traumatic brain. He does the exact same thing. Why is he like casting judgment on fucking Batman for punching a dude in the face?
Well, you know, I mean, you know, NFL players and concussions. I don't know. Maybe the world's different now, John.
Oh, don't punch a bad guy in the face, Batman. Oh, hello.
Here to help, Bruce?
Damn, bitch.
Keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
None of us wanted this, but the
Yeah, I like her body motion, her kicking the fucking gate, but I'm not getting much expression out, like, you know, how she feels. You know, it's like a blank look here.
What year is this from?
Injustice 2.
Yeah, what year is it from?
This should be real now, though, right?
Yeah,
it looked real.
Is this new?
No, Injustice 2. I want to say it's like 2014, 2015, maybe.
Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Not like this.
All people, I thought you would understand.
Why couldn't she be in like a skirt? That would almost be a real short skirt there. You know what I mean? Like they got to put her in these fucking gay ass leggings and shit. Let's see the goods.
This was around the time I think DC wanted to put pants on Wonder Woman. Period.
Like, yeah. What a terrible, terrible fucking time. Glad we're past that. With Supergirl, Shane, where she is showing leg.
Yeah,
lot
that,
of
you
them.
wouldn't
With
have had that 5 years ago.
with her
3.
bare white skin, Shane.
Yeah, you would never have had that.
Yep. World's
Trust me,
healing. That's what I'm
but-
saying. World's healing, guys. And now that we're actually getting better stuff, people are like starving for something to bitch about so they can make some money. Here we go.
Oh my God, John.
Shane, it's going to be a great movie.
You are not worthy.
I need you to tell me the truth.
I need you to take your shirt off.
Where is he?
Cell block C.
Now, is Wonder Woman taller than Batman here? We need to see, because that'd be great if they did make an Amazon woman actually taller. You know, because they're Amazonians, right? Aren't they supposed to be tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want them to be like taller.
Big
than
Barda.
Batman, man.
Big Barda. is what I
Yeah,
want.
but out of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, sure. Why not? All Amazonians, make them Big Barda, big, giant, skinny, hot women. I guess, you know, not skinny, but not fat. You know, not looking like elephants or anything.
You can't turn your back on him. He needs you.
That's why I came.
Looked like she might have been a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Here's Shane.
What are they gonna do with us? Where we going? I ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
till you
I
tell me
think
what's
Ethan's
happening.
asking for the link.
All right.
I
Is this
looked at the
Arthur?
chat.
Well, no, I'm not going to let that play because then I'll miss
it. Ethan.
I just looked at the chat, guys. I'm drawing. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm drawing. Which is ignoring you, by the way. It's same thing. But it's productive ignoring. It's productive ignoring. Okay. I'm being productive. And
all right, here we go.
Get back in line.
Wait, what room was that? I don't want a bunch of people pouring in here. I should have just sent right to his thing.
Cats and dogs are coming in, John.
No, it was hard art. So okay.
Hey guys,
Ethan!
thanks
Hi,
for letting
Ethan.
me in, guys. Hi,
No
how are
problem.
you? Happy to be here. I'm on the show, guys. Hey, chat, look around that. I'm on the show.
Yeah, you big
Yeah.
time now.
Top of the world, ma. Yeah.
Wow.
Woo!
How you doing,
good.
Ethan? What you been up to? We'll take a break here on the video. for
Well,
some-
I'm being productive too, but let's watch
Casino?
it. No, I'm into the casino.
yeah.
But I should go before Christmas,
Yeah, I'm going
but,
next week.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I say. Who needs a Christmas tree?
Yeah, I got the Bush concert.
Oh,
going
that's a
to.
good show, man. You're gonna enjoy that. It's a
Yeah,
really good
and
show.
then
I
I'm
took
going.
Andrew in there.
I don't know. I'm going to start lining up next year concerts, but I think
Yeah.
that what was it? Filter local H1 is going to be at the casino, but I think it's outdoors. So when I go to the casino next week, I'm going to see if they can't like get me any kind of deals.
Yeah, you got to get a card. Do you have a player's card?
Yeah. I got a
Okay.
gold one. It's like one up from the losers, from the poors.
Okay. Yeah, when you get up to the top card, they'll let you into concerts for free. I mean, I have a host. Who
I don't
calls
have a
me on the
host.
phone.
I don't have a top card. I have second from the bottom card.
John, are you using AI? I mean, I know you're watching this, but have you made any good AI videos?
Not in the last 24 hours. What you have? You want to?
Yeah, I did, John. I made a video because I was like, I want to go back to the 1950s, and I want to make a video of me but also Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner encountering like something that would have happened in the 1950s. So, you know, I made this video. It's like I strung together some videos. That's me.
Oh yeah, good looking. Look at that.
Ava, I don't think you fully.
Now this is Senator Joseph McCarthy. Okay, who would meet them? This is 1954. I'm there. We're all Americans. We're at a Christmas party. Senator Joseph McCarthy comes up.
Understand the communist subversion of the State Department. I believe it, Senator. Those commie rats are everywhere.
Joe, how can Frank and I help?
Now this is important. Okay, this is Ava Gardner, and they're Americans. Frank and Ava are good Americans. They want to help with commie subversion, John.
Great.
Mrs. Sinatra, you can begin by sucking this dick.
Damn.
Anything for my country, gentlemen.
Damn, girl.
Oh, yes,
Holy
put them in
shit.
my mouth for America. Frank, hold my head.
Yeah, suck it, you nasty bitch. Yes, bitch. Let me fill that mouth with my white Americans.
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
movies
that's
I'm
great.
working on right now. So I'm working on you know, Senator McCarthy and
Beautiful.
all that, you know.
Wait, how long was that? Did you were you able to put two together?
Yeah, more than one. I think it was like six seconds. It might be 30-second video there.
I saw an option on the AI stuff where it let you do 10-second videos now. You can choose 6 seconds or 10 seconds. I
I
chose
don't
10.
have that yet on a Grok.
It was on my phone. When I did Grok on my phone, it showed it.
Yeah.
Said you can do 6 or 10. Go to the options, you know, where it's like spicy, normal. When you scroll down, it says 10 seconds, 6 seconds, whatever. So I went to 10.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
All right.
great job on that, Ethan. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, we're watching a trailer for Injustice 2. And we're just watching it. So laughing at it.
Now.
Oh, here it comes. Just like Ethan's video.
Yep.
Suck my cock. He's not sucking anyone's
minutes.
cock today, Superman.
You're better than this, Clark. These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
And executing them will end it?
Tiring.
First Joker, now this. When does it stop?
When there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce.
I wanted to.
When people can live without fear, except the people I'm killing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We got to remix these, John. That's what AI is for. When is it going to
Yeah.
stop? When you
Yeah.
suck these balls.
Or we could just do a voiceover, you know, we just redo it
we
like
could
the
do
old
that.
days. We just redo what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it real violent, gay, stupid. Shane, you want in? It's right up your alley.
Yeah,
Shane,
I'm here.
who do you want to be the voice of? Batman or Superman?
Wonder Woman.
Ah, Shane, that's weird.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. And Shane, I think we're gonna make you Superman. And we're gonna give you all the gay lines. We're like, I'm gonna make you suck my cock. Get ready, Shane.
Kill my parents' murderer? I could have. But that's not the life they wanted for me. And
Did somebody say suck cock?
it's not the life Lois would want for you.
Don't you put that on me.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
A red solar grenade.
To dull your powers, you need to stop. Take time to grieve before it's too late.
You wouldn't. You're supposed to be my friend.
Which is why I have to stop you. Now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Plans within plans. Look at him. Oh, that was like a fatality, huh?
Sort of, yeah.
Shane, that was sort of badass.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you're saying, well, you're kind of right and you're kind of wrong. It is like a fatality, but it's not a fatality.
No. A fatality is a finishing move. This, he can still have a power bar and still fight you.
Oh,
don't you have this game, John? You never played this game?
No, I don't play video games.
Oh, me neither. But I did have this game.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, me too. I played this game.
One of them, I played one Call of Duty game.
Yeah, you're never gonna get that out, Ethan.
And I only bought it because I thought it said Call of Booty.
I was good. I played this game because I played this game because me and Shane had characters in this game, and we made some royalties off of it. I believe I got something like $22,000 for being in this game. I think so.
That sounds about right.
And Shane, Shane got about $22,000 as well.
Yeah, the total. Well, there were multiple payments.
Yeah.
It was quite a bit. It was sizable. Like the video game stuff pays really good.
That's why we got to get that Lanterns movie or Lanterns TV show out on it. These people, these faggots who were out there going, "Oh, we got to stop James Gunn." I'll kill every single one of them. And yeah, that is an actionable threat.
Yeah.
You guys, you don't understand. A Lanterns movie's coming out, perhaps with Atrocitus in it. If Atrocitus is in it, then the Kitty Cat's going to be in it. We're talking Boku bucks. It's going to be on HBO, and then maybe there'll be a video game spin-off of it. All of you people who are out there trying to stop James Gunn, I personally, you're going to have to go through me first. And Billy Tucci just gave me a spear. And yes, that is an actionable threat on YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I hope they come through. I think they're going to come through. James Gunn, like I was saying, he can't help himself. He loves to have big casts, a lot of different characters, a wide variety. Why would he not do so on a Green Lantern show? So
right.
I think
we got to do it. We got to get everybody in there. All my characters.
Gun sucks, says G-Man.
Oh,
shut
my
up,
God.
man.
Did you guys see that Styx Hexenhammer got arrested today? Do you know who Styx Hexenhammer is? That YouTuber?
No. What did he get arrested for?
He got arrested for discharging a firearm in his home, from what I understand. And the police came and they arrested him. I mean, you're not going to believe this, Shane. Shane, you especially. I know that, you are busy working on your game, but I mean, your comic. But look at this, yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, did he fire it on live stream?
No, I don't know what he did, but I'm not sure. But all I know is look at this video of him.
Was he a pirate?
Yes. He's in his house dressed like a pirate.
They just dismissed my case. I was in court yesterday. They dismissed my case.
In court yesterday? What the hell is this guy doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Samantha.
Every time I dress up as Mange, this is what I'm worried about.
Now, how many subs does this guy have? Oh, that you're going to get arrested, Shane?
And dressed as Mange, yeah.
Yeah. How many subs is he? A big streamer?
Yeah, he's huge.
And Samantha.
Looking like a whore, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like Razorfish.
There's Shane.
Wait, how'd Shane get in this?
Yeah, Shane.
That's you dressed up as a pirate, isn't it?
I just wanna see her nudie. Captain Floors hit it, pillage and plunder. Coming for that booty, then I'm going down under. Got my long sword, not to kill, but to pleasure.
There he goes, being dragged out of his house.
I'm a debonair, buccaneer with no fear. I want what I want right now.
Buccaneer with no fear.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a mess. All right, so that's what's going on in YouTube news today.
Wow, that's great. I hope he's okay. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Clark.
I don't know if I care.
Get away from me.
Look who I found. Victor Sass. Psychopath.
Victor's ass. Suck it.
How many women have you killed?
121.
This guy's like me.
121. Huh. Sounds incorrigible to me.
Robin, let him go.
You'd rather fight your friends than the real problem.
I'm warning you, son.
Son? You didn't raise me. The League of Assassins did.
Dang.
Yeah. You know, there was a story they had to edit with that character. Like he kills like, I don't know, like 1 million people or something like that. And he just starts cutting himself because he has to,
Who,
that's
Robin?
his whole thing. No, Sayaz or whatever his name is. He's a serial killer character that cuts himself every time he kills somebody. He makes a scar.
That's
And the story was, it's like he killed a bunch of people. So he's sitting there like cutting all these things. He's bleeding out, you know, and then Batman.
What do you do?
has
Rub
to
dirt
kinda
in it,
save
make sure it scars up good.
I don't know. Zayas, how do you say his name? Zayas?
Zaz.
That bald guy kills Alfred in Injustice. Yeah, but they evidently had to change it. Like he was supposed to die or something. And Paul Levitz is like, he can't do that. Because he would have been killing himself. It would have been a character committing suicide.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Who's next?
Damn it,
Robin's
Damien!
gay, man.
This is a line we do not cross.
He
Then
just
stay
did.
on your side, Batman.
Wow!
I'll be on Superman's.
You little bitch.
Eat his ass.
Beat your kid!
Damien,
That's the lesson.
I never meant to.
You coward. We are at war with these animals. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois or Jason or anyone.
Wow.
That's enough.
Oh, what do you think about balls?
But
in
the
your mouth?
inmates.
Not today.
That's gonna break his arm. That was the gayest look.
That is kind of gay. Yeah.
Sashay. See you later, Batman. So-called man.
Dude, Superman is going to raise your son. That's weird.
Yo,
He
this
took
sucks a
Robin
lot
to his
worse.
harem.
Yeah, this is way worse than I remember. Where's Atrocitus?
He'll pop in when Jon Stewart. Wait, is this Al Jordan in this or Jon
Want me to
Stewart?
jump ahead? Where are they?
Alright, we got those chicks, those lesbians. Supergirl there. There's Supergirl. You like her?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get to Atrocitus or something. Oh, Brainiac.
Brainiac is in there. You like him?
Damn it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in. Is that Atrocitus? That is Atrocitus. I believe. I see red. Got some red on you.
No, I think that's Flash.
Is that Flash?
Who are you to argue?
Oh, you're right.
You think he'll help? He's been off radar since the regime fell. He didn't like getting roped into the regime by Superman. He sure won't be happy to see me.
Get used to that.
Green Lantern looked pretty cool.
Batman wants my Marines to fight his battle, like the time Superman ordered me to invade Metropolis.
We were all on the wrong side of that war.
The next time my
Everyone's
people's
white.
blood is
Isn't it great,
spilled,
John?
it will be for Atlantis, not the surface world.
Badass.
You're one of us too, Arthur. Your
father, my father was human.
I
but
like
my
those
duty
tattoos
is
on
to
him.
Atlantis.
Looks pretty cool.
I don't trust you, Jordan. You or any surface dweller. Now leave and remind Batman, stay out of my seas.
Okay, I like. I don't like his voice though.
Atlantis will defend itself.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Maybe a little more on the
We need to
hairstyle.
help
He'd
each other.
be
Go.
kind of cool.
I don't need your distraction.
That's how I was when that doctor put her finger up my butt.
Need I remind you whose kingdom this is?
I'm sorry. I didn't come here to fight you. This is exactly what happened up there. First, they take out communications. Then
It's me every time I go on the Darkwood show.
they invade.
How's Dark Gift doing?
He's gay, he's faggot, stupid, pussy. Oh, here we go.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Join the
Yellow
Land.
Oh, look, Shane, there's your cat.
Yeah, I got paid. Yeah. Woo!
Red Lanterns?
Atrocitus and Dexstar. Agents of Vengeance.
Dexstar. He says Dexstar like it's like
And the-
something to worry about.
yeah, the
He's so
fucking-
angry at the cat.
Good luck.
Dexstar. You again, eh, kitty cat?
You've been messing with my head, haven't you, Atrocitus?
Sinestro's yellow lantern slaughtered millions, and their victims
Look, he looks like
demand
Hitler.
vengeance. You may have cast off their ring, but you are not absolved.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Dexter.
Ethan, how did you feel about their voice and the way they made them look? Were you everything cool? Did you like it?
I don't give a fuck. Just give me that cash, John. You know what I'm saying?
Shane, what about you
John's
and Dexstar?
I mean, it could have.
Don't borrow Ethan's answer. I know you have something more sincere.
No. I didn't care. I just want to get paid. But there is a funny scene coming up. There is a funny scene coming up with him. If you'll hit
What is this? What am I looking at here?
That's his dick. He's got
Shit, that looks fucking weird. What is that?
I would tear your heart out and lap your blood, but I sense you.
Yeah, he sounds black. Sounds like a black guy doing his voice.
Shouldn't sound black.
Yeah.
Of a higher calling, a spark glowing within you, a spark. Of
All
rage.
spark.
Yeah.
Wait, was Dexstar protecting Green Lantern?
No. He distracted him. Hit play. Yeah, hit play.
Distracted.
Dude, this
I
is
don't
like
think
the
he
40
distracted
second-
him, Shane.
Oh my god.
Rage.
Wait, hold on. Dexstar distracts people by running off on their
Yeah, but hit play and you'll see what happens next.
Oh,
You're breaking down a full sequence here. Jesus.
all right. Yeah.
Spark of rage.
What are you doing?
Well, what does the blood do? It's like zombie blood. What does that do?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Nothing, I guess.
It's
Seems
hurting
like it's
him
hot
or
and it burns. I
something.
don't know.
Ah, okay.
What is this? It's anger. You may have overcome your fears.
Oh,
but
it makes
you
him angry.
Still betrayed the Green Lanterns, hurt your allies. How could you ever forgive yourself? I can't. Then burn.
Dexstar, distract them now.
Yeah.
Runs up, rubs on their fucking legs.
Yeah. It makes
Shane,
sense, John.
no, they should.
He's
He should be
there's
like
the cat.
clawing their fucking eyes out, or
Well, he did. He did. There.
No,
at the
he
end.
got up on his head and he puked on his forehead. I saw it, Shane. I was there.
That's
Yeah.
what he did. Yeah. That's what.
That's
Claw
what he
his
did when
eyes
I
out.
drew him. I literally drew him doing that in the book, and that's why they yanked it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
well,
was
they made him a
memorable,
little
John.
soy, Shane.
What?
They did. Shane, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming them. He should have been clawing dude's eyes out.
He's a fucking cat.
Exactly.
there's not-
What else is the cat
Yeah.
gonna do?
In brightest day, in blackest night.
Become vengeance. Join the Red Lanterns.
No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Shouldn't he said that and then everything blow up?
Yeah, I like that he says he screams that and nothing really happens. Like,
Yeah.
right. And then he's
Yeah,
just
like
floating in
the
air.
timing's off on that just a bit there.
Yeah.
You're right. I do hate myself for what I've done. But my will is stronger than my hate.
Your world is burning, and when it is ashes, you will beg for vengeance.
Lit. Death Star. Standing guard, Shane.
Yeah, he meowed on the way out.
Let's watch this again.
Don't need to know about.
Wait, was that real or what are you guys doing that?
No, that's real, John.
Oh my god.
That's real. It's RIL.
All right.
5-figure checks for that pussy.
Yeah. No, Green Lantern. I like this a whole little kind of, I don't know, a little elvish here, I guess.
I don't like it.
I like it too.
I like most of it. I like most of it. Yeah.
John, do you like it as much as my Frank Sinatra movie?
You know,
well, play the Frank Sinatra movie again.
Why is the Green Lantern wearing a fucking armor? He doesn't need armor.
Ava, I don't think you fully understand the communist subversion of the State Department. I believe it, Senator. Those commie rats are everywhere.
Joe, how can Frank and I help?
Mrs. Sinatra, you can begin by sucking this dick.
Anything for my country, gentlemen. Oh yes, put them in my mouth for America. Frank, hold my head.
Yeah, suck it, you nasty bitch. Yes, bitch. Let me fill that mouth with my white Americans.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's not good. I'm just saying.
Damn. Vicious.
I'll make part 2, don't worry.
Brainiac.
The beta phase is complete. Earth's defense is irreversibly compromised. Begin the countdown.
What's the matter with you guys in the chat? What are you talking about?
What? What are these, Shane? Shane, what are these?
I don't know. Brainiac ship.
What was it in Superman? World Builders? I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
They're coming for those towers.
Oh, engines. Yeah, World Engine. Yeah.
They're coming for those towers, John. I'll never forget personally. I know the rest of you did.
Yeah. What towers?
See?
Exactly. Got me.
Get much out of it.
I'm gonna volume down just a bit.
I think
Hear
people
choke
of
out.
color should be allowed to fly a plane.
What?
Yeah, I mean, maybe only white people should fly. The
Yeah.
plane, I mean,
I circled the globe. Larger ships are being positioned over these major cities.
Flash is a little too buff.
We're still
Why is the Green Lantern wearing like armor? Like why?
They're all
what is
wearing
that all
armor. They
about?
can't just wear simple superhero costumes. They gotta make everything overcomplicated, heavy, just armored bullshit. It sucks, man. I hate this shit. I hate
Yeah,
it.
but Flash is jacked like Batman. Like, holy crap, dude.
well, I mean, I like a little skinny Flash. Not that you shouldn't look like unmuscular. Like
Not
you
a
still should be
twig.
muscular.
Yeah, not
Yeah, but
that.
he shouldn't
Yeah.
look fucking like that either. And the Green Lantern
Well, to
definitely
be fair, I
should not be
guess
having
John
fucking
Wesley
body
Shipp's
armor.
Flash was pretty jacked.
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
a fucking ring that could make me the best armor that fucking my mind can think of. But I know what, I'll just wear this cumbersome fucking it's
I'm turning my
bullshit.
camera off too, since everybody else is.
Mine's
Yeah.
off. Oh.
Why
I
should you
didn't
be
turn mine
exposed,
off because
John?
my girlfriend
Yeah.
handed me a coffee. And I didn't want to
Oh, you got
expose the
coffee?
people.
Chug out.
Yeah.
Nice. I remember coffee.
I drink about fucking 60 a day.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? You remember coffee?
Well, I haven't had it in like a week, Shane.
How come? Why not?
Oh, because I'm on mostly carnivore diet.
Yeah, but coffee's
But I
allowed on
get
carnivore.
cheat days. So like when I went to the casino, I'm drinking coffee. You know what I mean?
Wait, you don't drink coffee? That's a cheat. Coffee on
Oh,
carnivore?
all right, well, let
Are
me
you kidding me?
clarify. Yes, I like coffee with my creamer. You know what I mean?
No.
I
John,
like a lot of creamer, and fair. It's like It's like a third creamer. The rest is coffee.
John, you can have on carnivore diet. Bearing in mind, I was the first one in this fucking Comicsgate thing that we're on that was on it. All right.
I think you're right, Choco. Go
I
ahead.
am. I was. No, I was. Coffee is completely fine as long as you don't have milk. You can have cream. I would suggest. What do you lot call fucking double cream in America now? I forget. What's double
I don't know,
cream
but I
in
use
America?
like hazelnut creamer, man. It's got sugar in it. It's so good. I can't stand just coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't.
Black
no,
coffee
it's
is good.
fucking like what's double cream in America? No, it ain't half and half, or Russian.
I'm
No,
so
no.
racist. I can't stand
is it?
black coffee.
I forget.
There,
now,
I
'cause
said
it took me fucking ages to find it when I was first there. I was like, where the fuck? What is it? Hang on. What is double cream called in America?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you have it. You know, I don't think you have it.
It's going to tell you
It's called
sloppy
something
second.
else. It's called, yeah, heavy cream. That's it. You called it heavy cream. That's it.
What'd you do today, Ethan?
I made AI videos.
Oh.
I drew like usual. I did put up a new video though today.
And
Yeah,
what?
I did. Well, Gamer from Mars made a 1 hour and 7-minute video about the history of Comicsgate that was just a big hit piece. Remember, we went over it.
Yep.
So I had to make a reply video. I ended up having to make 2 1-hour reply videos
Damn.
to cover all the stuff and make sure that I got it right, that people knew the truth. So I had to do that this morning. That was one of the things.
Are you going to EFAP those?
EFAP my own videos?
Yeah.
No. Well, I'll
Yeah.
just leave them there.
All right, it's content. Just EFAP them.
Yeah.
I got a new video coming out this morning, John. Show my screen.
Shane, stop telling me what to do. I'm a human being with real feelings.
Yeah.
White man buys black Santa Claus.
What is this? This is your new video?
I wore a camera. I wore a camera and went in and bought this black Santa 50% off, and it's funny. It's funny.
Wow.
Sort of.
Ethan, you did 2 video replies, each an hour apiece, but the video was only an hour on you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh.
See, it's easy to go, where Shane went today. Shane went to go fuck a bunch of black guys and blah, blah, blah. It's easy to lie like that.
Right.
But then Shane
point.
has to tell the truth, and
To
his
explain it.
truth is going to take 2-3 times as long to tell as my simple lie. And that's the problem with, lying to people and trying to correct lies.
Yeah. Oh, I remember
Well,
there
I
were a
mean,
couple points in there that were pretty heavy, but whatever. Okay, cool. White man buys black Santa. And Shane, you're never going to buy that. You don't have the
Actually,
balls.
I did. I already did. The video comes out. The video goes live at 11:59.
Shane, why didn't you make that a super chat goal then? If you were going to do it anyways,
Why did he do that?
you've been like, "Hey, I don't want to get that black Santa in my yard."
I did. I got the money from last night's stream. I went. and
How
bought
much was it? How much did you get?
I don't remember.
Like $50. Shane, come on. You need to get like $200 from the chat to buy
Come
that
on,
thing.
Shane.
Then they super chat you, and then you say, "All right, let's go do it."
Well, anyways, John, why are you
Wow.
shitting all over my good idea?
Shane, I'm not.
You
I'm
might
just
also
telling you, you
that.
made
Nah,
a
yeah, you
mistake.
are.
I'm
No,
just
you're
telling
not.
you make a mistake.
Oh
There
my
was
god!
another
You're
way.
already
There
shitting
was
on
another
my
road
video.
to this
You're already
black
shitting
Santa.
on this. You're already shitting on my Christmas gimmick.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I love it.
No, it's already done. It's fuck it. You're right, John. I'll go return it. Fuck it.
And Shane, this
Never
is
mind,
clearly not a
John.
real
You're right.
photo here, by the way.
What?
It's clearly not a real photo here. This is a
No, but I already
manipulation.
done it. It's already bought, John.
Is it in your yard?
I'll return it. I'll return it. I'll be the asshole that I take a black man I bought 50% off, and I'm like, I still got the receipt. You know what? I
Yeah.
still got the receipt. The wife wasn't too happy that I bought a
You made
black.
an investment.
I made an investment in a black Santa. That won't look racist at all. I'm returning to
Just
Santa
explain
because
that
he
your
has
wife's
to be
Asian.
black.
Say, look, she didn't like it. She's Asian.
Yeah, they don't like black people. I don't know if you know this, Shane. The Asian.
sell their vinyl.
Hashtag not all, but there's like a trillion of them or something.
Yeah.
You say like the Black Panther movie where they had to cover his face in China because they didn't want to upset some of the population. My wife's some of the population.
Yeah. They
Don't just
also
say that.
made John Boyega's character small in Star Wars posters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minimum shrink him.
So you can imagine what she thought when I bought this Father Christmas in.
You know what she told me? She's like, Asians aren't racist against black people. We just don't like black skin.
Oh.
And I was like, that doesn't sound better. That's what she said. She's like, no, you just have to understand. We just really don't like tan skin. Like,
Yeah, because Asians would like carry umbrellas around because they don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Well, I got told in Thailand on numerous occasions that if you've got a tan and you're Asian, that it means that you're poor and you work out in the fields.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to tell me that all the time because I used to I can remember specifically the first time I was going to one of the islands, and there was this Thai lady with this dude, and I swear I'm not exaggerating, she looked like the fucking mummy. And I was like, what the fuck's going on with this woman? Like, is she a leper or something? And they were like, nah, she's a rich fucking Thai person. And I said, why?
That's crazy. I always thought of the Thais as darker, because
they are Thai
because they're jungle Asians.
As soon as they get the sun on them, John, like you get a lot. Again, I've not been there for years, but you used to get a lot of like Rasta reggae bars, and some of them Thai people, when they've got locks and that in their hair, and they're out in the sun 24/7. It's hard to tell that they ain't black. I swear to God, man, it's fucking mad.
Yeah, no,
yeah, they go super tanned and they got their locks are really thick.
Yeah.
Ashili for 5. John, Jack Squad had your 6. You dipped mid-battle, but we still care. Real ones don't quit on each other. Be that guy again. Come back home. So, look, they're begging me to come back to Jack Show now. You believe that?
Yeah, I do believe.
Super Mastermind, 1732 for 5. Game Awards gets more views than the Super Bowl. We did this one. Jabba, here's 2. He gave Anna 5. Ashili, Anna, go watch John now. Supposed not friend. Didn't she say she wasn't my friend anymore? I don't know what it is. Trevor Bruce for 2. Ethan is Ethan is pleading for the link. Comic Books in Cahoots for $1.99. For God's sake, send EVS the link. See, we would have got to you sooner or later, Ethan.
Oh my God, dropping loads, yeah!
And Senator McCarthy. I'm working on the next one.
Ben Frail for 2. Just play the solo mode, multiverse challenge. I guess on that game. Rosh Matara for 2. Yeah, the lighter your skin, the higher your status. Your cervix, aka Christopher for 2. Shane, return to Santa and tell them it won't work. Oh shit! Black people don't. You know what I mean? That's what it's implying.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I thought I was just going to bring holiday cheer to Comicsgate this year with all the bickering, but never mind.
We got to make Christmas AI specials. That's what we got to do.
I'm already on it.
Oh my God! Yeah, why haven't
I've been thinking ahead?
Really?
No.
All right.
No, go ahead. We need more.
Yeah, we need a lot of Christmas specials. Cecil's not with us anymore. There won't be any singing, so we got to create new stuff.
We lost Cecil.
God, dropping loads, yeah!
Well, we lost the Cecil we loved, the one that got drunk with his mask on and sang Christmas tunes. He died like 3 years ago. Yeah. 2 years ago, maybe. Feels internet time. Whatever. Someone go do the math. Incoming mange clause. Oh yeah, Shane.
Oh
mange
yeah,
clause.
I can redecorate it. Yeah. What is when are you putting out your got your Christmas Carol that you finally put Kelsey in?
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
This Sunday, 10:30. Yep. It's got Kelsey's in there. Faye's now credited. She's always been in there, but now she's credited because I had to redo the credit thing to put Kelsey in there. So I was like, I'll put Faye in there too. Right under me, right under my name.
Wait, who was Faye?
At the very end, there's I say, like, Cecil runs around, he's like, Merry Christmas, and then I'm like, Merry Christmas, and then Faye's like, Merry Christmas.
Oh,
but it's totally not me changing my voice into a feminine voice.
Sounds like a lot like you changing your voice, John.
Anyways, 10:30 Sunday, guys, my channel. That'll go live. I'll probably be hanging out in the chat with y'all while it's going.
We're gonna do a Christmas Carol stream.
And there might be, yeah, I guess I could do a post stream maybe if I still have energy left. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. But yeah,
wow,
excited.
You know you're old when you're like, if I still have energy left.
Well,
if I
no,
still got
because
gas in the tank, guys.
My sleep is like changing right now as it normally does, and because like I said, I just woke up at like, what was it, like midnight? You know?
Ooh. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I slept for 10 solid hours today, and it was great. But yeah, I just don't know where I'm going to be at, and even in the next day or two with my sleep, because my body is just going to move this shit around again. So
I've got some insomnia tablets. They're fucking really strong.
Oh yeah,
yeah. My bird's mate brought them back from Egypt. I think they're called Zoppies. Zoppies, they're called.
Has it got some of that mummy dust in it or what?
I don't know, but my mate had one the other day there, and he said he slept for 12 hours.
Oh, well, I just did 10. So probably just because I'm exhausted. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, but whatever. I'm good to go. All right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch any more of this. We already saw Atrocitus. We saw the Supergirl stuff, some Brainiac stuff. I'll have to do a solo stream going through here, finding Brainiac clips.
No, I mean, we're here, John, and we're here for you.
No. So we'll sit here. We'll hang out for another 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to end this show. So, Choga, how are things in merry old England?
Depressive
or oppressive?
Oppressive.
Oppressive. Oh, yeah.
Do you not understand? Our government's a fucking absolute pack of shit.
Choco, that's why we killed them. Telling American, don't you understand? Telling American, don't you understand our countries?
Well, I'll tell you what is funny. I was watching Cecil's stream yesterday, and they were showing all the clips of the Somalians up your neck of the woods, John. Fuck me, man. You lot are in no position to say nothing about fucking England. It ain't as bad as that.
Well, if I had my way, you know what I mean? If old John had his way, this country be fixed pretty quick.
Oh yeah, same as. Don't worry, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah,
afuera, all of you.
Yeah, trust me, I'm in Muslim Central here, and Somalis are mostly Muslims. So I'm well aware of the problem that we have. I've tried to shine light on this, and people just ignore me and say, well, yeah, but the Jews. And I'm like, okay, all right, I guess. So yeah, concerning pirates. Yeah.
I started watching that Puff Daddy documentary, but I cut it off. I don't know. Evidently 50 Cent was on Twitter though, saying that they cut out a whole episode worth where P. Diddy pregnates Tupac's wife or some shit.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Watch it. It's fuck. Yeah. She was. He was known for it. He would like anyone who he weren't keen on or he didn't really like. He'd go and get their side piece and fucking impregnate them.
What?
He was. Yeah. He was. Yeah, Shade. Mate, watch that entire show. It's fucking nuts, man. Like I said to my missus last night. He did what Prince Andrew did. I've never seen anything so spectacular. He hired a fucking crew to follow him around and film him to try and show the world just how normal he is. And all it did was just amplify to everybody that would never have paid attention to him what a complete and utter fucking maniac he is. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, so that's the Diddy documentary? Is that the one that 50 Cent put together, though?
Hey?
Is that not the one that 50 Cent was putting together? I thought he was doing a Diddy documentary.
Yeah, that's the documentary, I think.
Oh, that's it? Okay, and that's on Netflix?
Yeah, but John, it's fucking mad, man. Some of the stuff that Diddy dude was up to. And like the dude, he's ruined his two sons' lives because his sons are just as bad as him.
Wait, are they locked up?
Yeah, like No, I think one of them.
Well, then they're probably not ruined. They're millionaires,
I was saying
multi-millionaires.
to my missus, right?
I know people are really ungrateful these days, John.
Yeah.
You know, daddy's locked up, but you're multimillionaires.
Yeah, like
What are you crying for?
he's a fucking like. Imagine doing that to your own kids. Like one of my close friends.
Wait, what did he do to his own kids? What?
They're as bad as him, John. Like raping fucking.
Well, they're
doing
not
this
in
and that.
prison. They can't be as bad as him.
Wait, the raping dudes?
No,
Allegedly, choke out. is
Yeah,
saying that
allegedly,
they're out
yeah,
there
yeah,
raping,
allegedly.
men.
Allegedly
The things,
raping,
like,
I
and
don't
he's like,
Oh.
he's just an absolute fucking sicko, mate.
Yeah,
Like, why
yeah.
would you
I
want
saw
your-
this.
why would you
I
want your
saw this
sons
number
anywhere
before.
around
They
that?
did the same thing with Saddam and his kids, and they were like, "Oh, but the kids are much worse." Like, "Oh, you guys are just trying to take down Diddy." I got you.
Well, no, they wanted to take out the kids so there would be no redistrict. You know, nobody would follow the kids. Like if they just they took out the kids for a different reason with Saddam. I mean, they went. For
No,
the
the kids were
first.
supposed to be maniacs. That's what they were.
No, they
saying, that the
were,
kids
but I
fucking
don't. That
maniacs.
doesn't. That's not why they took them out. I mean, they took them
Well, you
out
just
so
watched the show
like
from
they
Joe.
couldn't rule after him. I mean, that's the reason they took the kids out. You know that.
When you take out a nest of rats, you don't leave the fucking pups.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would have put him in charge. I don't know. I mean, they're just one creep with another creep. If they're gonna do my bidding, just let them go.
Yeah.
You want to
Definitely worth
live?
watching.
Yeah. You want to still have money? Yeah. Okay. All right. Do my bidding.
That's not
do
how
my
that
bidding.
works.
Yeah. No. What I would have done, Shane, and the world would have cried like babies. Is I would have just taken over the country, and I would have taken the population. I move them out. I'd put them into an area like a Gaza, except I'd tell them they can never leave ever.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have all that oil, Shane, and I imagine there's some nice. I guess there's probably some nice areas out there in Iraq. So be out there on the beaches, living that life, living that life, Shane. Bringing over Americans, I'd be importing Americans. Say, guys, this is our new colony. Live it up, but stay away from those Muslims. And then I would expand. Eventually, I'd move out into, neighboring countries, take those over, take everything.
I don't know if it's the media, but if I didn't know you, I really wouldn't know that the Muslim thing is a problem in Michigan. Like I don't see that shit really anywhere.
Well, I think everyone saw it over the last handful of months, but yeah, it's just we have the largest Muslim population in the U.S. So that's just
how many years did that build up? How many years did it take for that to happen?
Probably a long time. I don't think it happened overnight. There's
Well,
always
that's
been
why
a
I'm
huge
asking. I'm like-
Muslim population out here. So,
You're the first I've ever heard this from, and I guess I have seen it on media, but like I don't know. I guess I'm asking like, how quick does it take for the Muslims to take over your area? That's what I'm asking for, friend. Like, how long-
It happens. It's like a zombie movie, except in slow motion. And you're watching. And it spreads out. That's
well,
what
I tell
happens.
you, I went to this festival, this balloon festival in Howell, neighboring town, which is the former home to the KKK Grand Dragon or whatever in Michigan. And this is also where Trump came and the Nazis came out, and you know what I mean. Howell, good town. I like it a lot. And they call it a sundown town, Shane. It's been referred to as a sundown town. But anyways, I went to the Balloon Fest out there, because I'm like, it's white people. It's me, white with white people. Let's go. Woo, white people. Almost all brown, Shane. But they weren't, I don't think they were Muslims. I think they were all Indians.
They're Muslims, huh?
No, these were Indians. These were Indians. I believe like the Indians come out to play. Because I didn't see any like hijabs or anything like that. It's just they all look Indian. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, look at all these Indians. And like, you don't know they're there until apparently there's a balloon fest. Once a balloon fest.
Oh, I
is
thought
going
until
on,
you turn the light on.
all these Indians come out. And I'm like, where'd all these Indians come from? No, not Indians, guys. Like Indians, like Dot, not Feather. You
I
know,
didn't
so
know
it's
they
like,
were-
wow, we got a lot of Indians around here, and you don't ever see them.
Hot air balloon enthusiasts. I never knew that.
Yeah, for some reason they're attracted to hot air balloons. I don't get it.
I think they like kites a lot too, John.
What do they like?
Kites.
Or did you say tights?
Oh, kite.
Oh, kites.
Kites.
Jews?
Not kites. Not kites. Kites.
Got it.
Kites.
Anyways,
You can't, you
yeah.
gotta be careful
So,
what you're saying.
so even where you guys live, there might be a lot of Indians around you. You don't even know it until you have a balloon fest or something. Go to a balloon fest. Let me know if there's a bunch of Indians that show up.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, so that's what's going on right now. So we got a lot of Indians that are living here in secret, and a lot of Muslims that are out loud and proud. Boy, just trying to live my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. I'm moving. I'm probably gonna move up north.
How
Probably
much
gonna move
further
up
north can
where
you
it's
go before you're in Canada?
You know, it's woodsy. Not a lot of city stuff around. Not a lot of city folk. And the ones that do come up north for the weekends, whatnot, they're rich white kids like Kid Rock. You know, they're going up there having a party.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, hitting the lakes on the boats and doing that stuff. He wrote a song about it. Kid Rock, about northern Michigan.
Oh yeah.
John, why don't you move to the heart of the heartland? I was born.
I grew up in the heart of the heartland. I grew up in Iowa. People like that song. You know, I play that every now and then, and people are like, when are you going to play it again? A lot of people really like that song. I'm surprised because I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But other
Wasn't
people
that
do.
was that one of the Drunk Cecil songs though?
No. It was a dying man in bed in the hospital.
No. I remember there was a whole thing on it, like a clip, but I thought Cecil, like, was he playing it like back to back to back? Remember when he did that
Yeah.
rope, piss up a rope song? And anyways, Iowa's only cool because of Slipknot came from Iowa.
Slipknot did?
Yeah.
Man, I just don't know if there's much in Iowa. You know what I mean? Like, other than Slipknot and growing up there in the heart of the heartland, I've driven through there. The people there are really unusual, and all it is corn. Like, you know what? I would think there would be a cult of children there who killed people.
Yeah. Ethan, I watched this show and it put the Mormons in a bad light. I've always had a good view of Mormons. I always said if anyone's going to show up, at my door, I'd rather it be a Mormon than like the Jehovah's. I didn't understand how violent the Mormons were back in the day.
We love it, man. We love violence.
Yeah, these guys were kicked out of Missouri.
Yeah.
And then they migrated to Utah. Like they weren't just kicked out. They were told if they don't go, they were going to be killed. Like they're going to kill Mormons in Missouri.
Yeah.
So the Mormons moved to Utah, and then when they got out to Utah, apparently that Brigham Young guy, and I don't know, man, this movie made him look like
Brigham Young.
such of a nice guy.
Well, I mean, he's a nice guy. You like the ladies.
American Primeval. Oh yeah, multiple wives. American Primeval. It was on Netflix, I believe. I just finished it. It's like a 5 or 6 part series. It was pretty good.
I think I watched that.
The ending was a little weak, but
is that the one where they're in the temple and they're holding the girl down on the altar?
Yeah.
Am I making it up? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Well, they build that. Yeah, like what was it called? It was
temple.
No. It was like they were building this super. No, it was like a super community for
bagging station.
Yeah,
it's in the Old West, Shane. American Prime.
Yeah.
Old West. There's like a fort. It's a lot of tents. I don't remember a temple. I guess there could have been one.
I don't know, John. I just feel like we're growing apart.
Jesus, Shane. Anyways, the show was actually pretty good. It had a dude from John Carter, Taylor Kitsch in there. It was pretty good. Everything up to the last bit, it seemed like the last bit was just kind of put together. Like they didn't know how to close it. And then it's just like there's like kind of, I don't know, almost cliche kind of moments at the very, very end. I mean, I like the last 5 minutes of this show. So
I finished that stupid Goodbye Earth that you suggested. And
Oh no, you can watch this one all the way through. I think you'll be pretty interested all the way through. Then last 5 minutes were just a little flat. It wasn't terrible, just a little flat.
Would you like for me to tell you why you're the biggest asshole I know?
Oh, Jesus, Shane.
Because you suggested that fucking show. John, so the whole premise of the show is...
Shit, I recommended that show, and then I told you, I said, Shane, stop. I go, Shane, stop watching it. I said, stop.
Yeah,
it's not as good as I thought. And you chose to keep watching it.
Coming towards Earth for
I
an
don't think
infinite amount of times. They're counting down. They're starving, they're sex trading, they're fucking migrating. The whole world's bracing for impact. And I'm like, I'm hanging in there because I got to see the meteorite hit the Earth. I'm hanging in there. I'm going through all these characters, fucking story arcs and bullshit, just so I can see. As much as I hate these fucking guys, I want to see this meteorite squash them, right?
Oh, it's
and
terrible,
it's counting
Shane.
down to the fucking day, right? And I'm like, all right, we're getting there. We're getting there. And guess what? There's no next episode. Fuck you.
Wow.
Wait, what do you mean no next episode?
It's the end, I guess. I don't know if there's another fucking season, but I
meteor
went through,
doesn't
yes,
hit?
I did. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, John. I went through every goddamn episode. The meteorite
Shane, that's
never
your fault.
hit.
I tried to warn you.
That's
I
my
said,
fault. You
hey,
suggested
Shane.
it.
Said, hey, Shane, that show that I recommended isn't as good as I thought it was going to be because it was just a lot of bullshit.
He told you that.
Yeah, and you chose to keep watching it.
How do you make a show like that? And you know everybody's just waiting to see, and you get right up, nudged up against like maybe tomorrow the meteorite's hitting, and it's like there's not enough time for a second season. I want to say it was down to like 10 hours. 10 hours and the meteorite's gonna hit. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, yep, that's the end. It's like, what? John.
Shane, I don't know what you want me to say. Shane, do you want me to apologize for not being clear when I said, Shane, this show is actually not as good as I thought it was going to be?
I was
I
already
watched the first episode. I think I might have watched part of the second episode, and I was like, Shane, this is good. And then I got into like the third, fourth. I was like, this is like going nowhere. And I was like, stop, Shane, don't go all the way. And he's like, I can't stop. I'm going all the way. And now he's mad at me because he didn't stop.
Shane,
I don't
couldn't you
think
just
there's anything
stop?
to apologize for, John.
See, Shane, just stop watching. That's what Roger. I should have been, I don't know, more clear, I guess.
Well, at some point, I'm just waiting for all these horrible characters to die. You know,
What?
I'm just like, okay, I hate these characters so much. I just want to see them die at this point. Like, there's not one character in there I really liked at all. And I'm like, but that meteorite, I really like that meteorite that's coming. I don't know. That's the redeemable part of this show, right? It must be making me dislike these characters just so I can watch them blow up.
Yeah. What do you have
It
against the
robbed
South
me of that.
Koreans, Shane? Just say it.
I don't know.
South Koreans?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movies or the
whole
shows
thing.
about South Korea.
Yeah, I don't have anything against South Koreans. Why does Shane hate them?
I don't know.
I don't know. What they
Probably
ever do,
because
right?
Yanzi, you know, like these Asians, they don't like other Asians. And Yanzi was probably watching it with Shane, and she's like, "This is bullcrap." And then Shane's like, "Yeah, it is bullcrap."
Well, no, she started to be like, "No, I want to watch it now," because we weren't watching it together. And I'm like, "No, you don't."
Oh, okay. I brought your
I'm like,
family
"Wait."
together, Shane. You're welcome.
I'm not wishing that on her. I'm not making her go through that show.
Oh,
There is
she
a new
wanted
show
to.
on that was an HBO show that's got that fucking Olsen chick that played Scarlet Witch and that
I love
guy
her.
we were talking about the other day that looked like the Supergirl. And she's a serial killer. What's the name of this show? She's a serial killer, but she's
That
killing
chick is like
dudes
80
that she has
pounds
an
wet,
affair with.
dude. Elizabeth
Yeah.
Olsen.
She's not that skinny.
She's real.
Dude, she's like 5'1" and like 80 pounds, and she's a serial killer.
Oh, it's called Love and Death. That's the
Yeah.
name of it. So, an unsatisfied with her life and marriage, Candy senses unsuspected chemistry with a fellow churchgoer, sparking a risky confession to a friend. So, she basically kills a guy she has an affair with.
Were they Mormons?
No, they're Methodists.
Figures. Methodist.
Yeah.
Started playing one of these video games that my blackjack app was recommending.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Doomsday. It's one of those things where you walk up the streets and you just keep shooting all the time. But then they all these games, like that's all I want to do is shoot things. But then they make you have to go through like some like Sims kind of. You got to build.
Can't stand that shit. Yeah,
yeah. I don't want to do. I just want to shoot things all day.
Yeah, they make the game sound fun because they're like you have to shoot like a horde of zombies and then big zombies, and you have to shoot these other things to get powerful weapons. But you don't get to just do that, and when you're doing it, it's not long enough. You know.
Yeah. Well, this game is probably because I downloaded like 3 or 4 of them because I'm dumb and I'm just like maybe this one will be better. This one was better. This one is probably the best one. You get a lot of shooting, and yeah, they're short, but you get a lot of it. Yeah, you do have to build up some city shit, whatever. But I'm actually digging this one. It's called Doomsday, so you can kill zombies all day.
Okay.
But what is disappointing is it's like always this though. So far, it's always like just some rando street. And like the one that the app shows, you're like shooting like, I don't know, like fucking Godzilla free, you know, and I'm like, I want Godzilla.
Yeah.
So whatever.
I finished my video, John. I fixed it because it wasn't finished. Like my video movie about Frank Sinatra. Oh yeah, I played that game. I love that game.
Yeah, look at my army I built. Look at these guys. Oh fuck yeah. And this is all you do. But anyways, these games are addicting as hell. And now I'm like building up my city. I just got ran over by shit. I don't know what I'm doing here. These little zombie dogs. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because you're not playing right.
You're
playing in
you probably should pay attention.
Pay attention. John, I finished the video because I put an ending onto it. It didn't have an ending before, so I needed to put an ending on there to make sure that it was a better video.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let me.
It's American, you know.
Get this off my screen.
It's about the 1950s and Sinatra and McCarthyism.
All right.
There's me too. Handsome.
Ava,
That is a
I don't
great
think you
little
fully understand the
panorama.
communist subversion of the State Department. I believe it, Senator. Those commie rats are everywhere.
Joe, how can Frank and I help?
Mrs. Sinatra, you can begin by sucking this dick.
Anything for my country, gentlemen. Oh, yes,
Wow.
put them in my mouth for America. Frank, hold my head.
Yeah, suck it, you nasty bitch.
With Frank
Yes,
holding her
bitch.
head.
Let me fill that mouth with my white Americans. Oh my God, dropping loads, yeah! Oh my God, dropping loads, yeah!
Oh, I put it twice. What happened?
Oh.
That was serviceable, Mrs. Sinatra.
Drop 2 loads.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Senator.
It was fine. I lied about this commies, though. See you, Frank.
Damn.
Was that good?
Yeah. It's great, man. How are you able to put those like one after the other like that? That got longer and longer. Are you putting in an editing software afterwards and feeding it back in? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, what you can do is, if you want to, you can take a picture of the very last frame, screenshot the last frame of each 6-second video, and then feed that back in.
Okay.
And then it'll take it from there. You can continue the story from there, or you got to.
But how did the voice sounded like everything stayed consistent?
Yeah, it did, but that's magic. Like it was. Play it again. Play it again. Let me see. Oh, you know what I should do is I should fix it. I don't like the double.
The voice sounded like Mailing Mysteries voice.
Yeah, dude, Choco, we could do total Mail-in Mysteries with Grok, except that it would actually be us fighting crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, John is wait, I'm trying to make a porno. He needs no, I am interested in making clips like I did that Daredevil one, but I need everything to be more consistent.
It's hard because you can't control the voices. And I tried to get Frank Sinatra's voice. They made him sound like such a little pussy, and I was like more like New Jersey. They made him sound like Dark Gift. I was like, oh fuck, like less like New Jersey, more like a gangster, and they couldn't get it right. They kept making him like a little squeaky sissy. So I stopped trying to make Frank Sinatra talk. But this worked out. Joe McCarthy's voice is wrong too, but it's funny. It's the chat's right. It's kind of Kevin Spacey-esque, All right, let me see. I fixed
whatever.
it.
It's pretty fucking cool, man. And that was funny. Like that was good.
I lied about the commies though. Oh man, yeah, he got it wrong though. Like he garbled his dialogue. He said, "I lied about this commies though," which I would go back. I would give that another pass.
Yeah, because like that. Yeah, a lot of times on the dialogue, same thing. Like I did the genie one that we were joking about the other night, and I had to keep doing it because the words just kept melding together, and I was like, no. But I made it a cartoon. I tried to make it like a Tex Avery cartoon.
Yeah, it takes a minute. Like you have to go back and do it, a couple of times sometimes for each.
But I think
scene.
it's awesome that literally we talked about it. Well, you were making them on the spot. I did this later on that night. This took maybe 10
Let's
prompts
see, what'd you
or
do?
something.
I ain't no genie, motherfucker. I'm a djinn. Genie is a goddamn slur where I'm from. Also, what's with this master bullshit? I ain't no genie, mother.
How long? That was just 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Man, you got a
Was
lot
it
in.
6 or 10? That might have been the 10 one. That might have been the first 10 one. Let me see. I'll find it again.
I tried to do one line of dialogue, maybe 2 sentences, and then at most an exchange back and forth, and that's it. Like with one thing.
Oh, this one says 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds. Should have been 10. A year from now they're going to do a lot better. Is this a new one here, Ethan?
No, it's still the same one. I'm trying to. You can play it again. But that has the double orgasm in it. Yeah, I got to fix. How great that is.
Ava, I don't think you fully understand the communist subversion of the State Department. I believe it, Senator. Those commie rats are everywhere.
Joe, how can Frank and I help?
She leaves
Mrs.
me out.
Sinatra, you can begin by sucking this dick.
Anything for my country, gentlemen. Oh yes, put them in my mouth for America. Frank, hold my head.
Yeah, suck it, you nasty bitch. Yes, bitch. Let me fill that mouth with my white Americans.
Oh my God, dropping loads. Yeah! Oh my God, dropping loads. Yeah!
That was serviceable, Mrs. Sinatra.
What a piece of shit.
I'm glad you enjoyed that, Senator.
It was fine. I lied about this commies, though. See ya, Frank.
That's good, man.
I'll fix it. I'll fix that other line too.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Where is that asteroid? This is Doug. What? Doug, come on. This is inappropriate. Inappropriate.
See, that's how dialogue sounds when you're running through AI. It sounds a little, they get it wrong. But
yeah. Oh well. Dropping bombs. Yeah. Let me check super chats here. Then I'll let everybody go. Christopher Shane, return to Santa and tell them it won't work. Aushili for 2. Lack of talking kills relationships. Talk to Hannah. I don't think she's talking to me. I mean, what? I got to do something? What? I'm just living my life. My life, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's see. I think that's about it for the night. We'll go through some Supergirl stuff later. And it sounds really gay to say that, but we're gonna do it.
Are you excited about Supergirl? You're excited about the movie?
Yeah, Yeah, I think it's right now everything's looking pretty good. You know, I'm gonna wait for a proper trailer to come out. You know, but everything on that I liked. Everything on that teaser I liked.
It's going to be a Lobo movie. It's just called Supergirl because the mass majority know her.
Oh
and can relate
God,
to her.
who cares if Lobo's in it? Oh no, Lobo's gonna take up 40% of the movie.
No, good. I hope he does. I hope he does. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Anywho, all
Yeah,
right,
well,
guys.
you
Have a
can't
great
wait
week.
till-
Yeah, I can't wait
That
till
even-
Lobo is an action figure that nobody wants. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's left over. Like I can't wait for all the Lobo toys that nobody wants. It's gonna
be
great.
huge. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
If James Gunn pulls it off right, we're gonna get Lobo right. He's got a bike, space bike.
Could
Kids
even
are gonna be
have
like, I want a
versus-
space bike. Get those toys out in stores.
Could have Crypto versus Dexter as well.
Yeah, that would
that'd
be
be
good.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm hanging back on this one. I'm playing it safe.
Shane,
I'm
you're
middle of the road,
always
John.
hanging back. I tell you.
Yeah, I'm
just
middle of the road on this shit.
Get
I'm
in,
middle of
get on
road
the
this.
team. Come in for the big win. I did that with Brainiac, and you're like, yeah, I think you're right, but I also think you're wrong. And I'm like, Shane, that's not a position. Yeah,
That is a position. It's called riding the fence.
it's
It is a
Shane's
position.
favorite position.
It is a position. Riding the fence, John. It's you know, that way I'm not wrong. I was.
I
like,
know,
yeah, got-
I know.
yeah,
Shane, just
I don't want to
commit.
be
Commit to the bit like
commit.
me.
It's
I don't
going to be a
wanna-
good
That would
movie.
be more fun.
Yeah.
Shane, we can fight everybody on the internet that says it's stupid.
Yeah.
Jamie Max's
What if
comments
they're
are
right?
brilliant.
But what if they're right?
It doesn't
What if
matter.
they're right,
Who cares
John?
if they're right? Who cares?
I
They're not going to be right because they're idiots. They're all idiots. They weren't right. Who was right about Brainiac, Shane? Me.
I'm not even sure you're right yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
that
are we
talking
that's
about?
a verdict
Whoa,
on him.
He's announced that he's in the movie.
They, well, they have.
you
They've
know,
officially
in
announced
that
it.
movie, that doesn't mean that there was seeds of him in the first movie.
They've officially announced that Brainiac's in Supergirl.
No.
I-
Superman, Man of Tomorrow.
There had to be a way
Yeah.
for John to know this in advance because, I mean, he got it so right. You know what I mean? Like nobody else got it right.
Yeah, James Gunn didn't even know he was in the fucking movie. That's how right Gunn got it right.
John nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. It's amazing.
Man, boom. Got it. Brainiac.
Do you think there's any chance that James Gunn was watching John Malin? Stole his idea?
Oh, come on. No, he
Maybe.
wasn't watching, guys. He's clever. He's smart. He's
Is
a good
he?
writer.
He's that clever. He's as clever as you. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real
Yeah.
now.
All right, guys. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. Thanks everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat, super chatters. You're all appreciated. Let's see what we got. Ballers tonight, 11 o'clock. Shane, on your channel or Mandy's?
I think Mandy's.
Mandy's channel, guys. Go out there, check it out. All right. Have a great weekend.
I will have a porno version of Birth of a Nation with John Malin in it ready tonight.
Damn.
Ready for
Right.
tonight.
Boom.
Porno Birth
Let's
of a
go.
Nation.
Awesome.
So
Oh, and Sunday, 10:30, we're gonna have Christmas Carol go live. I'll be in the chat hanging out with you guys while it plays, and for an hour, new people will come in and they'll say, "Is this live? Is this live?" No, it's not. It's
Oh,
video guys.
my video of me buying Black Santa will release this morning. So there's that.
Wait, when? Give us the time.
I think 11:59 a.m.
Just say noon.
At noon.
Shane. What-
Noon. No,
Say
I
noon.
like straddling the
Yeah.
fence. Yeah, I straddle the
Yeah.
fence, John. See, it's morning and noon. I get both.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the worst. All right, Shane is the worst. All right, have a good day, everyone. Take care. See you later. Bye.
And action.
My name is Shorty. You watching this show on John Malin's channel,
Wolfhound.
Wolf Owl.